Let's do this. Oh. Welcome, everybody, to Legendary Tales. Hope everyone's day is going well. Where were we? Linnea, could you do a recap for us, please?
Yeah, sure. Okay. So basically, we fought a giant, what was it, a mycelium dragon? Mycelium? Was that the right word?
The anchor is the proper terminology.
Anchor, basically. So we fought the anchor. And, Devin warned us that probably 3 people were going to die. I think 3 people he did not expect. And plus 1 ended up dying. But anyways, yeah, so we're fighting. Things seem to be going pretty fucking terrible. We're not doing too hot. All of a sudden, the otter is just like, hey, Dinky Binky, pick me up, throw me on the fucking dragon. Dinky Binky, being a bro, is just like, yeah, I'll fucking do that. Throws him on top of the dragon. That was a really bad fucking idea.
Was there consent? I don't
Yeah,
know.
There was definite consent.
He initiated, and I didn't do anything about it.
I'm
That's not a
pretty
no.
sure you said throw me.
Throw me, please. Take me out of
I don't know
portal.
about the please bit, but definitely throw me. So anyways, yeah, off goes the otter, ends up on his head, ends up dying, becomes a little mold bomb or something like that, keeps running out, keeps trying to give Mogamak a hug. Mogamak is just battered the entire time. Alexander's trying to keep us all alive, and then what was his name? Opus? Opus is sitting so far in the fucking back, we forget he's a part of the party. He doesn't take any fucking damage. He's just kind of, doing ranger shit. But long and short of it is, it was a very difficult fight. And we ended up losing Captain Doc. We ended up losing Dinky Binky. We ended up losing Alexander. Towards the very end of it, after we've beaten the anchor and everything
survived, so what she's trying to say is too strong.
Linnea's fucking lost her mind because she's lost way too many people, and she sees that Mogamak is still infected with the cursed sword, and she decides enough's enough, and she shoots him with holy water in an attempt to kill him. She just can't fucking deal. And there's a whole long kind of struggle thing going on. The ranger's like, what the fuck is happening? Why did I get involved with this group in the first place? But eventually it comes down to a final moment where she has to decide, is she just going to kill Mogamak and just end it, or is she going to let him live? And she snaps his neck. So everyone is dead other than Linnea. The Archon is vanquished rather. And the ranger
Anchor,
just picks up. Huh?
You said the Archon is banned.
Oh, no, I'm the anchor.
But you are
Sorry,
the Archon.
no, I'm the Archon. I'm the Archon. The ranger ends up picking up Alexander's body. He maybe get revivified at some point. I don't know. But he's just like, yeah, so that was not fun. Peace, dips. And now she's all by herself. And fucking crazy. Smile.
So, as you're sitting there, I need you to make a perception check, please. Hold on, I have to fix the...
A portal opens.
And 3 heroes fall out.
As you are sitting there sort of looking around, you've sort of rifled through some stuff, picked up some things. You're looking around at your sort of dead friends. What are you doing right now? What are you doing, Linnea, as you're sitting there with your compatriots lying motionless around you?
Just clutching my head and feeling so horribly sad and broken, and I'm like, I need to bury them. I need to do a funeral pyre or something. I can't just leave their bodies here.
Okay. So are you where are you going to do that right away? What's your plan?
I'm going to do that as soon as possible, I think, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Forest Day.
As
lovely.
you're sitting there,
Why don't I hear this? Oh, I do.
as you're sitting there, basically dragging your friends out of this cave, you hear a very, very strange, sort of slurping noise, happening
Okay.
just outside, and then you hear and you see what appears to be a mass of some sort of flesh just lying on the ground next to you. Like, not next to you, like a distance away from you. Flesh. It's like sort of, some of it's colorful, some of it's not. And it's just sort of lying there motionless. What are you doing?
I immediately prepare some of my holy water I still have as my shape water. And I say, who's there?
And
We heroes fall out of a portal.
No, it's not Jenkins' character, a giant blob of mass. Like, I think we all know.
Is it me? I don't know if that's me.
that's not you. That's not you.
It's me.
It is you.
Yikes, dude! You don't even know when your character's being introduced. That's an oof.
Where did this blob come from? I missed that first part.
Fell. It just fell.
Landed on the
Okay,
ground.
I understand now. My bad. You see a face look up to you. It vaguely looks gnomish, but its entire body, humanoid body, is way taller than you'd expect from a gnome. It's about 7 feet tall. It's like 160 pounds, but the face is like you would expect this to be on a gnome. His entire body is covered in mushrooms. He looks up,
Getting the hose.
looks you in the eye. His eyes are jet black, cracked with green.
What are you and what are you doing here? And think very carefully about your answer, because it might be your last.
It's a difficult question. It's hard to tell what I am anymore.
Try. You get one chance. Try. And she uses the water like really menacingly.
No, please. I led you here.
What do
I
you mean
opened the
you-
chasm. The only reason you got to the anchor is because I opened it for you. Look.
You opened the chasm?
I cast mold earth on the ground to move like a 5-foot cube of earth and lift it up in front of Linnea.
Do you have any idea what that did with you opening this chasm and not having people prepared?
You needed to kill the anchor. And you killed it, no?
I've lost a lot in this process.
When he says the chasm, what he means is that trail that was off to the side of the barricade that let you move through the mountain pass to get to the anchor. That's what he created. He literally made the way for you to get to
So
the
he didn't
anchor.
just open the fucking door, basically. He
No,
opened like
not
a
at all.
path.
He opened a
right.
path for you.
Alright, well, he should have fucking said that. So why are you here? Why are you here? What are you doing here? The anchor is destroyed.
I've been keeping back the black mold as
How?
best I can. It doesn't like me very much. He doesn't like me very much.
E.
I found something.
And?
Those shards from the meteor, the black ones.
Yes.
I found one that was different.
And what about it?
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Me or him?
Him.
I was gonna say his name in chat now and ruin it.
Hang on, let me find it.
As you're attempting to do this, the entity begins to take over. As you're trying to explain yourself. So, as he's looking at you, the gnomish face that you see, all of a sudden the mushrooms sort of flap over it and start to take over, and like he becomes this giant mushroom mass.
What
He means
the
me.
that? What
I
is
don't-
this?
I don't hear it. It's not working.
He means me.
What the fuck just happened? Who are you?
You want To destroy the Elder God. I am a piece of him, but also not.
Piece of him that I should destroy you right here, right now.
Our paths converge for a reason.
And why is that?
My beliefs are not the same as his.
But if you are a part of the Elder God, then your just very existence helps him stay alive.
Not necessarily. Not all parts of the Elder God are the Elder God.
I don't understand.
I think on your plane you could consider me his child.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Why would you help get rid of your father or your mother or whatever you want to call it?
I don't intend to do exactly this, but I don't believe they should be destroying your world.
So what's your purpose in being here then?
To stop the black mold.
Okay, how do we do that? I'm listening.
You have already found ways. I am yet to discover more. I have been basically digging trenches, stopping the flow, holding it back, slowing it down.
I don't like you. I don't trust you. What have you done to the gnome that you seem to...
Nothing! No, I'm here! It's okay. He's okay.
How did you end up fused? Was it the shard? Did the shard pull you
I needed to escape.
Your voice changer's still on, I think.
I thought that was
God
on
damn it.
purpose.
Well, it would technically be correct as he switches back to Mickey McNomie and the face flaps sort of open up again.
Can I tell he's a McNomie? Since I've
Make a history check. Make a history check.
Nope.
No, you don't remember.
Like all the other gnomes to me.
He's been helping me. But I needed to escape.
Why did
The
you
cult was
escape?
falling, and I found this shard. And it seemed like the easiest way out.
And you're in full control of him?
I am in full control of me.
That's not what I asked.
That is the straightest answer I can give you.
I want to take out my body binder. And I want to bind him.
You can try.
Hold on, before I do that.
Yeah, you can try.
Shut up. I want to ask, I don't trust you, but I feel like you could have helpful information. There is a mage's college back in the capital. Would you willingly bind yourself and come with me?
Does she seem like the strong kind of personality I'd like to follow?
I would say
and-
at
and
this
help
The
me?
fucking Archon.
I can feel her divine powers, right?
Very much so. Just being near her sort of burns you a little bit. In a nutshell, it doesn't feel good to be near her.
I think we can help each other.
Either you're helpful or you're not needed.
I think you'll find that I can assist you in many, many ways. Take me with you.
I would like to keep an eye on you, though. I don't trust you. I don't trust that thing that's latched onto you.
I have ways to contain him.
How?
Every night I sequester myself. I can't get out. He can't get out. No one can come in.
me to the capital. I can't promise what happens after that, but I think you need to be examined.
Could you put me to sleep? I don't like long travel.
I don't. I guess I could punch you in the head and put you to sleep. I
And
don't
as-
have any
as-
spells
as-
to put you to sleep.
Just knock me the fuck out.
Just not
as-
give me a bunch of grog off of Dinky's body. Just
As you say that, as you like say the whole punching thing, his flesh that was like sort of lumpy and like mycelial begins to harden and appear more of like a carapace, almost as if it's
Like a
defending
cocoon?
itself. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything to put him to sleep with. Should I just punch him?
Do it.
You can try.
Okay, unarmed strike.
As soon as you go to punch him, his like flaps go away, and it like you hit it, and it feels like armor. It feels like metal.
Have any way of putting you to sleep? I'm sorry. You'll have to stay conscious.
Well, I get a little bit fussy, and you'll have to deal with it.
Oh, I've dealt with fussy and worse. Trust me.
What's your name, by the way?
I'm the Archon. That's all you need to know.
I'm Mickey.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Please
Well,
take me away from here.
Mickey, I have to finish taking care of my friends. I have to to bury them or
Do you want me to
or
dig?
burn them. That would be very helpful.
Mickey's good at digging.
But don't touch their bodies.
Okay.
Don't touch their bodies, Mickey.
I promise I won't touch their body.
All right.
But I can't promise the same.
Don't touch their fucking bodies. And her eyes go like all like flamey and like angry and shit, and like you can feel. Should I just do intimidation?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it.
Please don't hurt me.
As you're like essentially he just bows off and he begins to like mold earth and pull out big chunks that you could lay the bodies into.
What's
It-
Linnea doing with Mogomac's body?
Yeah, what exactly are you doing? Are you just like dumping Dunfrey in like all willy nilly? Are you like taking their equipment? What are you doing?
Fucking push her in with your foot.
No, she was good friends with Dunfrey. They would sit up at night and Dunfrey would drink and Linnea would braid her hair because her hair was always a fucking mess. Try to tidy it up, but yeah, Mogomac, she's gonna cleanse with fire. And she's also gonna break everyone's neck before putting them into the just to make sure.
Why do you do that to their neck?
It's what they would have wanted. It's a long story. And
Is
like
it?
I take out like Dinky's like I take out Dinky's alchemy jug
Yeah.
and I pour one out for the homie. Because I know that's what she would have wanted. Doc, I make sure that because I know his deck is no longer magical. Everything
Yeah.
disappeared out of deck, right?
Yes.
So I make
It just
sure
looks like
I,
a chest now.
I make sure that he has deck with him.
Who
Alexander
was the funny
obviously was.
ferret?
Yeah, he was a piece of shit, but he deserved better than this. And
Um,
for Mogomac, she just fucking torches that shit. It's evil. Can I purify that shit?
Bad dragon.
As you essentially burn Mogamac's whole body, it actually doesn't take very long to burn up. but the only thing left, basically, I imagine it like you put his body in the hole, you burn him, and the only thing that's left is the sword.
I hate that fucking sword.
Are you doing anything with the sword?
Touch it.
No! Don't fucking say that. God damn it. I guess.
It's a shiny sword.
Do I have that scabbard that I originally left to go get?
You do.
I would like to put it in the scabbard.
So you're gonna grab it?
I'm not gonna touch it directly. But I'm gonna put it in the scabbard that's supposed to shield it from, like, growth or anything.
Okay. And then you're gonna
I'm
bury
gonna-
it with that? Or what are you doing?
No.
You're
I'm
gonna,
taking
you're
it
gonna
to
hold
the
it?
capital.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
So it can be locked in a fucking vault.
That's really irresponsible of you.
Mr. Oh, it's fine. It's only fucking, like, burrowing its way into my spine and part of my arm. But God, Linnea, it could help us win the whole fucking fight. Don't be such an asshole.
I don't know who you're arguing with right now.
I'll fucking fight you, Purge.
As you're doing this, it takes you about an hour and a half to get all this finished. Direct from basically the mountain path that you came over, a very tall man appears behind you. That would be
Another fucking person.
Yep.
There's a man over there.
Wait, do I have the bag of destruction?
You do.
Can I put the sword in the bag of destruction?
You can try.
I'm gonna try it.
You put the bag you put the sword in the bag, and nothing appears to happen.
What
Alright,
do you do
whatever.
with that sword?
The sword is evil and cursed, and I want to get rid of it, but I know that if I leave it lying around, someone else is going to get attached to it, for lack of a better word.
Should I dig deeper?
No, we're taking it with us, and do not ever touch the sword. It's like your relationship with whatever's attached to you, but insanely evil by like 1,000 times more. There's no control. It's not a shared relationship. It's a dominated relationship.
Sounds like fun.
If
So
that's
this-
what you're into, Mickey, then that's all you, but do
Uh,
not touch.
this person walks up to you, full plate mail, has a rapier at his side and a shield on his back, walks up to you, and go. That's you, Purge.
I'm not tall.
You're not tall?
I'm
thought you were
5'5".
Oh, shit.
You lied.
You're not tall. Never mind. I did
I was
not.
like, oh, Jenkins has a tall character. Okay.
I did not catch that. I've
okay.
been working
Well,
on
you
other
ruined
things.
my intro. Everything's okay. I'm a. You see a 5'5", 140-pound elf wearing exquisite armor, with a shield and a rapier sword at his hip, and he comes up running and asks if you need any assistance. Just came from the camp and heard what happened. You must be Linnea with the Slayers Guild.
And who are you?
My name's Ilgard. I've been fighting with these warriors for a couple weeks, trying to hold back the Black Mold. And once DM, I assume like the mold or the creatures like shut down once the anchor was killed. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
they just started exploding just like they did in Farhome.
Okay. So Ilgard says when all the monsters started exploding, we had extra resources to come back you up and see what happened. So I was one of the first to get here. So
Well, you're a little bit
What
late.
happened? Yeah,
The-
we were busy dealing with the mold creatures that were attacking the village. Sorry.
Well, the bigger battle was definitely here, and we could have used a lot of backup. We lost a lot of people. The anchor is dead. We've killed it, but we had a lot of casualties.
Who did you lose?
Everyone.
Hey, that's a cool sword. Can I see it?
You can't fucking see it. It's in the fucking bag. Get the fuck out of here. What's the matter, Devin? What's happened?
He messed up his overlay briefly.
Oh, everything's good?
Okay. Yeah, it looks fine.
Okay. We lost
So-
everyone except for
What?
the ranger and I. Everyone else
What's-
is dead.
What's the anchor?
You're really not involved in this fight, are you?
He doesn't know anything.
I'm sorry, not all of us are privileged with top secret information.
It's not really top secret information, but we yeah, so the anchor was a very large dragon. It's a part of the elder god that's been invading this plane. And we killed it. We took it away, but I don't even know what's next at this point. I have to get back to the capital. I have to get back to the Slayers Guild.
The things are kind of wrapping up around here, and dying down. But perhaps I can take you back to camp at least.
I'm not going back to camp. I've got to get back now. I've got to get back to the capital.
You're going directly back to the capital. You don't want to come back to the camp briefly.
I don't want to see anyone there.
What about what's his name, Archer Man, whose name I
What's
can't remember. And maybe
Opus?
Alexander will be okay. I saw him rushing 2 different bodies back to the camp. Or one cut in
Bodies?
half. I'm not sure. Please just come back to camp and rest there first before you travel back. You have a long
Why
way
would
to
I go back to camp? Why would I want to see any of these people? I've had enough.
What are you just gonna walk all the way back to the capital? Are you crazy?
Maybe I am a little crazy. Maybe I've been through a lot. Have you thought about that? Maybe I just lost my entire friends and family and party, and now I'm here with this little, I don't know what he is, some sort of gnome golem mushroom man, and she just starts like getting very flustered.
I'm a new friend.
He looks like something we would have been killing 20 minutes ago.
Well, he's apparently very valuable and knows a lot about what we're fighting. So, you know what? At this point, I'll take whatever I can get. But
Mickey, help! Mickey, help!
His name is Mickey. Why didn't Mickey explode like the rest of them?
Mickey is fused to part of a shard.
What's a
Different
shard?
rock.
He must have licked a rock or something. I don't know, but
No, stabbed myself.
why did you step?
Mickey, do you want to come back to the camp with us?
I'll follow the lady.
Why should I go back to the camp? Give me a good reason.
Because we have really good rations. And I'm sure that you haven't eaten
Welcome
in
back
like
to live.
6 hours.
I get
my
so
God.
sad when I hear the word rations because that was Mogamac's thing. In fact, I should have when I finished burying Mogamac, I made sure that I put a couple rations in
Devin,
there,
the overlay.
actually. I had no idea.
Hopefully the audio is still going through.
It's just trying to get us to restart the campaign.
Yeah. It's like, no, this is a bad opening. So maybe when you hear the word rations, it pulls at your heartstrings and makes you feel like maybe I should go back to the camp, right?
Wow, that's a stretch there.
Please just come back to the camp.
Make a persuasion check
I'm
at
sure-
advantage.
I'm
Dilgard.
sure that everybody at the camp would like to see
And remember,
the
you
person.
get to add a D4 to that
Okay.
because of
Persuasion.
your awesome clothes.
And what do I?
I do look really
Insight.
cool. Haha, sucker. Fucking
He is
owned
very
you.
persuasive, Linnea.
He is very well dressed.
Maybe-
Fine, we'll go
maybe-
back. We'll go back just
And it
to
looked
let
cool.
people know what happened.
Yeah,
but
I'm sure
I'm-
everybody's gonna
I'm
want to
not-
be debriefed.
I'm not staying there for any longer than I have to.
That's completely reasonable. You've done a lot. I'm sure we all appreciate it back at camp.
All right, Mickles, come on.
Who's Mickles?
I
Who's
gesture over
Mickles?
I gesture over to Mickey.
Oh, the blob.
Oh, it's
okay.
me.
So
Come on.
you like roll around, or how do you get places?
We walk.
Mickey.
Like
I'm talking to the giant creature laying on the ground that's made out of weird. Who do you think I'm
laying
talking
on the
to?
ground now. He's up and about. He's moving about.
What does he look like? Is he humanoid?
Mushrooms.
So, the idea is that he is a, what's called a rhizomorph. And, essentially, he stabbed himself with an aberrant seed, and it turns out it's a shard that created the son of the original dead god. And his body has become fused with the mushroom makeup of what originally was a seed, but is also a god spawn as well. So it looks like a giant suit of plate armor wrapped around this tiny little body. Even though he's 7 feet tall, it's like a normal, like, Goliath-sized body, but he has a gnomish head on top. It's covered in, like, these sort of, like, mushroom plates.
He's an abomination.
You're one to talk.
What the
Wasn't
fuck are
he,
you
like-
talking about?
So
I'm
was he a
fucking
blob
awesome.
originally? Like when he hit the ground?
Yes.
But now he looks like semi-humanoid.
He has reformed himself and reconstituted his body back into, like, a proper form.
Okay.
I've got legs.
You do, big boy. Let's go back
Big
to the
boy.
camp. I mean, he's fucking huge compared to me. I'm only 5.5 feet, so, or 5 feet 5 inches. So, do you want me to Google that for you, Gareth, or?
No.
Okay. You're like 25% taller than me. Something like 30.
Just
All right,
please, no holy water.
What about
I'll
fire?
behave and
You
I
like
won't
fire?
have to dig it out.
Why is it so wet
Misstep.
over there? And I point at the ground where it's like soaked.
We had a cleansing.
She
Okay.
wasted alcohol.
That's messed up.
Oh, that one? Yeah, no, that was pouring
No,
one
I
out
was talking.
for my
I was
girl.
talking about the like stream, the pool of water. Okay, all right. Let's go back to the camp. Is there anything you need to retrieve or bring back with that for evidence? Because you never know if, like, in 20 years, someone's gonna say some like conspiracy theory. This fight never happened. You know, it's just really good to
Oh,
cover your
weird
bases.
one. What was your name again? Ilgar?
Ilgard.
Ilgard? Ilgard.
Ilgard.
Yeah. Yeah, weird one.
Uh,
Everyone I've met today has been so weird.
It's mutual. All right, let's go. We are now walking back to the camp. Which way do we
Like,
go? Oh
Linnea's
wait, I just
very-
came from there. I know.
A portal spawns.
Okay, I just didn't want people to hear me eating. Because those are very loud packages. So, as you guys head back to the camp, you sort of get to the camp, and Opus is like sitting outside like a tent where something is happening. You can assume with Alexander. And it's like incredibly strange. You're sitting there, you're eating, taking part in this like sort of feast that has been made specifically for Linnea as she comes down. They actually like they've got a deer, they've got like everything. They actually hunted a deer, they've got it roasting, and people are congratulating you as you come out, and other people are like pouring holy water all over like the black mold that's come from the orcs exploding everywhere. And as you're doing this, in the distance you hear the sort of crescendo, a very loud crescendo of horn music in the distance.
What is that?
And it's echoing through the forest. It gets louder and louder and louder as this sort of human comes out of the woods holding a what you guys would describe as a brass horn. Specifically playing on it. How would you describe yourself?
So a 6'9" gentleman pops into the camp, and he's got a what appears to be a long, beautiful, wonderful, exquisite cloak or cape, kind of like Invokers from Dota. It's very over the top, and he's got two little small French horns. It looks like in like kind of Western gunslinger sort of, the what are the things they put their guns in? Holsters. Yes, he's got two in the holsters like that. He's got a trumpet-like rapier on his back, which is glowing.
What's a trumpet-like rapier?
Like it looks like it's like a serrated, sharpened trumpet, basically, which can play wonderful music.
How do you stab with a
How do
fucking
you
trumpet?
sharpen a trumpet to make it?
You'll see. You'll
A
see.
trumpet has a fucking. It looks like a gun.
It's
I'm not
got a
done. Gun
bell.
trumpet.
I'm not
Yeah.
done.
Okay.
Well, let me go ahead and Google trumpet. That's probably not correct. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
Guys,
Yeah, no, it's
can
sharpened.
someone send Jenkins kazoos? I want him to play kazoo every time he shows up with his fucking trumpet.
No, it's sharpened. It's sharpened. It's a rapier. And then, most importantly, what he's holding, you notice that this is a very large, kind of tuba-like instrument. Devin said I couldn't do a tuba, but I'm just going to do a tuba anyway.
It's called a euphonium.
It's a large tuba-like euphonium that looks like it actually has a trigger on it and a magazine. And it's kind of like steampunk looking from like on the bottom where there's the trigger and the magazine, but then at the top it looks like a regular euphonium. And his eyes are literally metal. As he's looking around, they're literal actual metal.
Given him a sousaphone and had him launch shit out of
Is
that.
he a,
And he bursts into the camp and he says, "I am a Dante Cadenza! Hello!"
Is he a what's the metallic automaton or whatever they're called? I don't
He's
remember.
not a warforged. No,
He's not a warforged.
Oh my god,
No.
I'm fucking dead!
he is a custom race.
Can someone say what he just said? Oh, my brain was still in like identify accent mode, and
My
I just
name
I
is
thought I was
Dante-
fucked up.
Dante Cadenza. And I point at one person in the camp and I say, "What the plane is this? Please tell me the plane." Just one guy at the camp. I pointed at him. "I am talking to you."
I don't want to be on this plane anymore. Who the fuck is that?
Well, he says his name is Andante Cadenza, so I guess that's who he is, but
He sounds loud.
can
And
I
I-
do a history check or something on what he is?
It would be an Arcana check, but sure.
He sounds loud.
Oh, fuck
funny.
off!
Fucking nat 20! I know fucking everything!
You know that he's not from this plane. That's what
Great.
you know. You do not know what plane he's
It's a
from.
natural 20, come on now.
You can
Be
assume
something.
that there is a plane that is like whispered about where technically all music originates from. The idea of music and bards and things like that originate from this plane, called the orchestral plane. And he fits one of the description of one of the denizens, an Ansicord human. So they are humans that are specifically part of this plane that have musical talent innately, and like they have a whole other thing. There's very little information about it, but that's as much as you know.
Man,
But he's
I
known-
best for right
he's-
now because she'd
he's-
be losing her fucking shit over the
He's known as an Ansicord human.
an Ansicord. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I haven't seen one of those before.
And so Adante overhears this conversation that's happening because he has just basically perfect hearing. He has like 20/20 hearing. And so he walks over, slowly tiptoes. Well, it's like a sneak over. I guess I'll go ahead and roll sneak. Do that. How do I get my character,
I
Devin?
feel like when he walks, it's like those shoes they make for little kids that make squeaky noises. The little wee, wee.
Yeah, we can go with that. I'm
Actually,
okay with that.
the funniest part, like the craziest part about him is he's carrying like loads of different instruments that all look to have different purposes and things like that. So
They're all
he's like
brass.
all over the place. No, they are not all brass. He has an oboe, he has a violin, and he has a trumpet in addition to his regular arsenal. And then he has the euphonium of Discord as well. So
Basically, play a good portion of Peter and the Wolf all by himself. Got it.
yes.
I'm
And I-
gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I'm glad the entertainer finally came. But I don't know if we're gonna need your services anymore because we finally won the war."
Hello. I am not an entertainer. I'm a very powerful warrior.
Really?
Is he Swedish?
He keeps changing this stuff. I fucking love it.
Yes, I'm very powerful. Fuck, I'm sounding like Borat. God damn it.
I like to touch, but nice.
It's okay. You're from a different plane. You can have whatever the fuck accent you want, dude.
Yes, okay.
He's essentially from the plane of music, where all music originates from, and they're all mathematicians and things like that. So just innately, they exist in a state where they have all sorts of fun stuff as well. Like
Well, we appreciate that you, like many of us, heralded the call to fight the mold threat. Maybe we can use you around camp. What exactly do you do?
I know who you are. Fuck!
Do
Why
you?
did... Yes, I do.
I mean, I'm known around camp a little, but I mean,
I was sent here by the great Oboe Oracle. Oh, it's sounding Swedish. God, kill me. All right, I'm Swedish now.
Okay. You can be whatever you want, dude. Go for it.
This plane, it is in danger, and I am here to save it.
Well, you're a little late, honestly.
do you think it's truly over, Linnea, of the Slayers
I
Guild?
I don't know if it's over. I feel like we still have to clean up quite a bit. I feel like there's lots of things still left. But I think the largest threat right now is handled. But I have other problems. I have other things I need to be dealing with.
And then what's my name again?
Al
Andante.
dente.
No, not al dente. Jesus Christ, that's a type of pasta.
Al dente points directly at Linnea, like about an inch from her face, and he says,
Just
"You are a
slaps it.
crazy cat woman. You're in the prophecy." Oh, fuck it, I am a Borat. I'm a Borat now.
oh.
Oh
I was sent here to find the ugly gremlin, crazy cat lady, and a 5'5" swordsman.
no. I don't know where you're getting cat lady from, but
But I just met all of you today. What are you talking about?
You are in
Andante,
the
I think
prophecy.
you're here too late. The ugly gremlin, the
A crazy cat lady, that's you.
I don't
I'm
know
a
where you
Dante Cadenza. I'm a Borat.
there were I mean I'm so confused right now, but I think you're too late. I think you're too late. We handled most of this. We've lost those people. The other people you're talking about aren't alive anymore.
The great Oboe Oracle sent me here to help you. This is a kind of a racist accent.
Oh, Jacob.
Just go back to your eyes and nays. It'll be fine.
I need you to stop.
Well, look, I've been listening to some of the lieutenants around camp talking, and I mean, with everything done here, it was just it was kind of, we winged it. We basically winged it over here, and now everyone's probably just gonna go home. So, I don't know what Oracle told you all this shit, but it's probably not real.
It's very real. I can tell you, this is not over.
Get a little Scottish there too.
Thank.
Oh, that pulls up my
Oh, I wouldn't mind a
heartstrings.
drink.
Okay.
Well, I think you're too late for the big battle, but
I pull out a scroll that's got a lot of musical notes on it, and I lay it down, and on the scroll, the three of you see a perfect drawing. It looks like a children's drawing, but it's still, you can tell that you three are on it together and fighting something dark. You're fighting a darkness, and I'm there too. You see the tuba on there as well. It's like a picture.
Does it have a little like arrow drawing that says like me, crazy cat lady?
No, this is no. This is a you can see at the top it says prophecy.
But it's a
So
children's
make
drawing.
make an investigation check, Linnea.
All right. God, I feel like a real fucked up Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz right now.
You're not sure how to do it, but the pictures on it are actually like moving in a way, almost as if they're dancing. And they appear to be, as you look close, it's literally like music notes that have been bundled together to form an image.
Okay.
And
Oh my
then
god, it is The Wizard of Oz. I've got one person who needs a brain, one person who needs a heart, and the one person who, I don't know, I guess seems like it has courage, but maybe could use another brain. I don't know.
Are you always this mean to your comrades, Linnea?
Yeah, look, Linnea has been through
not very
a lot,
honorable.
and all of a sudden, all these people just show up. This is a very realistic reaction to just coming out of battle, finding a little, like, rock boy, elf man, and tuba dude. Kitty baby.
I'm a mushroom man.
I am sent from the orchestral play to save your world. Why are you so angry?
I've been through a lot. What is your name again?
Oh shit! Dante Cadenza.
God, I need to get out of this fucking camp.
What
I have to
instruments
go
have you got,
home.
Mr. Cadenza?
Yes,
What instruments have you got?
I play many instruments. And I pull out some drums,
What's your favorite?
and I begin beating my drums. And you start feeling like if you were to engage in battle, you would have advantage on all of your attacks.
I gotta say, that sounds pretty useful. Look, there's not... Everything's breaking up here. Linnea could... Look, I left my previous employment to come fight the mold here, so I don't really have anything to do right now, and maybe the Slayers Guild sounds like a really valorous place where you do good things in the world and help solve major problems. I mean, you guys have been here since the start against the mold. Maybe I could come with and see what it's like and help you solve the mold problem for once and for all.
Always recruiting, so I guess that's fine. Just don't be a bother.
I'll try my best.
I'll leave in the morning. I'm gonna rest. I'm pretty tired and exhausted at this point.
We need to go to the university.
Yes, and we need to deposit Mikey to the university.
Mickey.
Yeah, that's what I said.
What about El Dante? Can he come with too?
The prophecy says I am the leader of this group. We will go to the university.
Did you say deleter or the leader?
I said the leader.
Oh, that gives me a lot of confidence.
You shut up.
Look, in the morning, I'm headed back to the capital. If you would like to come, you can come along. I need to go take Murky or whatever to the university. We'll go to the Slayers Guild. I guess I can't shake you because you're just here, so. I'm going to get some rest, though. It has been a horrible fucking day.
One of the aides leads you to one of the tents, and says you can rest here. What are the rest of you doing? Ilgard, you probably have a tent there already.
Yeah, I definitely do. Do I have trance and shit like that, or is that like specifically what elves? I don't
No,
remember.
you have
reading anything
trance.
like that.
You're a high elf.
Okay.
All elves have it.
Okay.
Where are you going to post up, Mickey?
Next to Linnea's tent.
Okay.
I should thingy myself.
I have.
Sequester myself.
Yep. I do have to message you about. I modified your mechanic for your armor, by the way.
Okay.
And also I made a custom spell for, instead of animate dead, you have a new custom spell and the new monster that goes with it. I did
The Fulminator.
so much work last night. I had to do a lot of shit last night to get both of their characters ready. It was literally like their characters are entirely homebrew pretty much at this point. You guys sleep for once peacefully across the entire evening. The entire evening, it's just peaceful. Like literally the first piece for Ilgard, you have been fighting. As soon as you wake up, you fight. As soon as you go to bed, that's it. Like you fight from the time you're awake to the time that you go to bed. For the first time ever, you don't have like a reason to wake up and just go straight into battle. Essentially, what's a Dante doing?
Let's see. Is there anybody playing instruments in the camp area?
There are a handful of them that have like little lutes or like stringed instruments.
He's gonna go over there and fraternize with the instrument players and just see what the latest gossip is.
Vesper's definitely over there.
Oh yeah, Vesper's for sure over there.
Yeah.
Because these beings are sort of like the original bard. So it's sort of like rumored in the bard colleges that they may or may not exist, but now that there's proof that one does actually in fact exist, it's a huge deal. And I assume that you eventually go to sleep. Because we're gonna fast forward to the next day. You wake up the next morning, Linnea. You walk outside your tent, and Mickey is sitting there completely still.
Mickey, wake up.
But what you realize is that his like sort of face guard is open, and his eyes are open still. Like he's just looking straight ahead of himself, completely open. And as you're sort of looking at him and telling him to wake up, you realize that his armor has sprouted additional eyeballs for when he goes to sleep.
Oh.
And he's ever vigilant. And him going to sleep is not an option.
What do you want?
It's morning. We need to get a move on.
You have to wake me up first.
Ah, you were cranky. All right, stay here then.
I'm
Do
just
your own
hungry.
thing. No, let's go get something to eat then.
Hmm.
Plenty of
Feed me?
leftovers. Excuse me?
Feed me? I thank you if you feed me.
Can you not feed yourself?
Where do I find food?
Oh, follow me. Come on. I thought you meant literally feed you, and I'm not about to do that.
Doesn't
So
he
go
just need,
walk
like,
over
a
to
rotting
the-
log or something?
Hmm?
Doesn't he just need like a rotting log or something to eat?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what he eats.
Um,
Bring him over to regular food.
I eat anything.
Oh, he's a little garbage disposal. Aw.
you get over to the regular food, and For you, you get a sense that far, about 50 feet from the back of the kitchen, you can sense it. There's a load.
Sense.
A load of them.
A load of what?
He needs to look at his ability.
I can feel the thing we talked about last time. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can sense the things, yeah?
Mm-hmm. There's a load of them.
Something smells tasty.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna
No,
go
it's good.
explore.
Mickey? Where are you going?
He just stomps off.
I
Walking?
follow Mickey. I follow Mickey.
You get over
Where are
to
they?
it, and there's like a mound of dirt surrounded by trees.
Oh. Mickey, dig.
You pull up your little thing of dirt, and a load of corpses just falls out in front of you.
Mickey?
Oh. What? Not doing anything.
Mickey?
I just found them like this.
What? Why? How did you smell them out?
What do you mean? You can't smell them?
No, I can't smell them. Well, I mean, I can smell them now because you dug up all these corpses and they smell rancid.
Well, I better put them back.
Please put them away.
He goes to push them, and he just sort of sits there for a minute with his hands on the corpses. And you could literally see the bodies wither even more as he begins to touch them.
Mickey, what the fuck are you doing?
And his whole
Having breakfast.
Mickey?
his whole body sort of like shivers in like a strange sort of like gills manner where the whole thing just and then he like takes one body, takes him a minute, he puts the body back, he takes the next body, puts the body back.
Pick the bodies up. Put the bodies back. Pick the bodies up. Put the bodies back.
And you do this 5 times to get your maximum bonus.
Hey, do I
Breakfast.
have anything history, arcana, or anything like that that I can figure out what the fuck he's doing?
Nature. Make a nature check. In order for him to sustain his form, he has to absorb dead matter, and it has to be sentient, apparently, or it has to have been sentient at some point.
Mickey? Are you evil?
No.
This?
No one was using them anyway.
You just desecrated some bodies, Mickey.
They were in a big pile.
That doesn't mean that you can just go in and start eating them like they're crisps.
Energy is energy.
Mickey, you shouldn't do that.
Says who?
Says me.
You know my mum.
Yes, I know I'm not.
My dad could beat up your dad.
Mickey, don't test me. You can feed off of the foes, not our friends. If you have
Okay.
to feed. But you do
For you,
not...
I won't do it. I won't do it to these people no more.
Okay.
If
You
you're
take
around.
it off of... I will leave your ass here so fast, Mickey.
Okay. Only bad guys.
Only bad guys. If I catch you feeding off of our friends, I will get the hose on you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I need you to look me in the eyes, Mickey. Look at me. Look at me directly. And say that you and whatever other entity is inside of you is not going to feed off of our friends.
We will play by your rules.
Look me in the eyes and say that.
As you say that, a bunch of really brightly glowing green eyes appear on his shoulder blades, and they like look at you, and it looks just like that cross octopus eye. And the eyes look at you, and Mickey's eyes are just sort of like wandering off, but the green eyes look at you as he says that. Hmm?
Talking to herself. Just muttering underneath her breath because she can't wait to just be rid of all of it. Just go home. She just wants to go home.
Where am I? Where's breakfast?
Come on, Mickey. We'll go get you a sweet roll.
Mm.
Alright, we'll go start having breakfast. There's probably a lot of passed out drunk people lying about.
Okay. What is Adante doing right now? Adante doing?
Adante has been skulking around, following the party at a distance that he thinks is very stealthy, but they can clearly tell that he's right there. Not in a creepy way, but he's interested in them. He clearly wants to be friends.
What do your kind eat there, Andante?
And then he gets startled. He's, I was just using the bathroom. There you are. Hello.
The bathroom is over on the other side of camp, but
I got lost.
do you still need to go to the bathroom?
No, I am a good now. I am a good. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. We're going to get some food. Would you like to join us?
Yes, I would like to eat a spaghetti and meatball.
Not sure if they have that here, but we can find something.
That would be very nice.
All right.
Shouldn't have watched Borat, man.
Perfect. I don't know what you're
Ilgard.
talking about, Jenkins.
Ilgard, what are you doing?
I definitely woke. Well, I was awake early or whatever. I'm keeping an eye out for Linnea to make sure she doesn't sneak off without me because I want to go with. But I'll eat breakfast first. Constantly vigilant, looking for her.
Okay.
Do I see them?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's
See
not
the
hard
two,
to
man.
see. It's not hard to see everybody.
What if I rolled a 1?
Then you probably
And you
would be sleepy
stab
as
yourself
shit.
in the eye or something.
I missed the boat. So when I see them, I'll run up. Linnea, I know this is kind of weird, but some of my friends wanted to meet you since you slayed the thingy, whatever it's called. The anchor. Look, the Slayers Guild is really popular right now, and I told them that I met the Linnea, and it's only gonna take a minute, if you don't mind.
I really have no interest in meeting.
As you say that, a large crowd of a bunch of elves come up, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's you! It's the Arbiter," and stuff like that, and they're just basically fangirling all over you right now.
I do not like this.
When she doesn't say anything, I'm like, guys, give her a little space. Like, I know she's the Arbiter or whatever, but like, please give her. She's had a rough night, and I feel bad that I directed their attention over here. But I let it continue.
When the crowd comes over, Adante looks really relieved when he sees that they go to Linnea, and almost like taken back that they walked over to her, but relieved. And he just looks.
Can we get going? I would like to get home. I'd like to go back to my home and get away from here.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, guys, give her some space. You can go visit her in the capital or something. I don't know.
Please don't.
All right, don't do that either. Go eat your breakfast.
And they're like, "Oh, okay." And most of them are like priests and clerics of the Arbiter and things like that. They're not they're
No
not
wonder
like
Hanabi Maze is so fucking crazy if he has this happen to him all the time. Jeez.
So what are you guys doing now?
Eating breakfast and
I wanna-
taking.
I want to sit next to Linnea as she's eating breakfast. And I sit down and I say, I want you to know, this is not over. I would not be here if this was over. And then I put the prophecy down again. And once again, you can see that it's changing and that the darkness is covering more of the picture than it was before.
Can you tell me any more about what's happening, what this prophecy is? Because I thought that if we defeated the anchor, then this would be handled. There's more coming?
And then Dante looks a little bit confused. I don't know if confused is the right word. And he says, I don't know. This is all I've got.
How do you make the moving picture work?
It wasn't moving when I got here. Only on this plane.
So it changes based off of what's happening in this plane?
Yes.
It's very strange. But I'll take all the help I can get. What are you... Forgive me, I don't know a nicer way to put this right now. I'm very tired. What are you good at?
I am good at many things.
Yes, continue.
I can use a very powerful magics of all of the instruments from the kingdom.
So you're like a magician?
Yes. And then I pull out my tuba gun on my back, and you hear like a, and then there's a tree just somewhere in the distance, and I just fucking blast the tree with it, and the tree just explodes.
Oh, the elves are not gonna like that.
It's like you hear like the sonic boom, like that sort of thing, and the tree explodes. All the leaves fall off, and some of the branches fall off.
It was a waste
Does
of a
the tree-
perfectly good tree.
Does the tree blow up or just the leaves and branches?
Just the leaves and branches, but Dante wants you to know that the tree very easily could blow up, but he's just respecting the nature, you know.
By blowing up the trees and the branches.
As an
Yes,
elf,
yes.
I'm really upset, but luckily it's fall, I believe. So
Yep.
I'm like, yeah,
It
those
is
leaves had it
autumn.
coming.
I am helping the tree prepare for the winter. I am very powerful. I am here to protect you.
Protect
Linnea,
me.
Linnea, I
All-
heard
all
rumors
three of you.
of a black spot in the sky. We didn't hear you.
What? About the black spot?
Yeah, the black spot in the sky. I saw your mouth move, but I didn't hear you say anything.
Oh, I didn't say anything. I didn't catch what you were saying.
Oh yeah. So we heard rumors in the camp of a black spot in the sky. Do you know anything about that?
I look up. Do I still see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's another thing that we have to handle. Is that up there seems to be some sort of just matter condensing in the sky, and it's got some sort of massive, like, centipede-like creature that's been moving around. We were trying to figure out a way to get up there and deal with it, but we got sidetracked with everything else going on.
What do you
I
mean
don't even know where to start.
centipede?
It looks like a giant centipede. It's a
mean-
giant monster?
Yivauk too?
I don't know what that is.
Up
Here's
there, yes.
What is that?
It has a name.
Okay, yes. Continue. I'm listening.
I only know the name. I heard from greater cultists that it was helping them prepare. This is why I have to go to the university. I need to read.
Yes, so
You
we
can
need to we need to go. And I pull out a piece of paper, and it's got a really crudely drawn centipede on it. Basically, looks just like a long, single like pencil with, centipede
Legs.
legs. Very childlike drawing. This one's not
Are you
moving.
just- Are you just drawing these? Like randomly?
No,
or-
no, I'm not. I promise. This is a prophecy. I'm not.
Where's he pulling the papers out of?
He rips it up.
Let me look in your bag.
You just destroyed a prophecy?
Yes, I remember. I remember it. It's off by heart.
Show me what's in your bag now.
No, no. Get away from me.
It's a
I could
little,
learn
like,
things and teach you things if you show me what's in your bag.
Make an insight check, Adante.
like a little bit of a charlatan, if you ask me.
How do I select my guy?
It's
Third tap over or whatever. Have you not opened your character sheet yet?
There's characters in there, but not the main one.
really.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Yes. I see the sub. The
You
sub
have it.
character.
Go to players.
Oh,
Go to
I
the players
see.
folder where you're a player.
I see. Okay.
Guys, if you didn't know, Jenkins knows how to code, and he's very good at computer interfaces.
No.
He would be a great addition to your company.
What am I? What am I rolling here?
Insight.
Fuck.
Go. What have you got?
Wait.
Let's
well,
have a look.
This is gonna take me a second. I'm pretty sure I can +4 to that, but I don't remember how. Oh, that wouldn't matter, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Oh, okay. Well, I pull out a sheet of papers that all look like the one that the prophecy was drawn on in crayons.
How do you make the pictures move?
These are magical crayons. Here, have one. I give one to him.
Did you get
What should I
sent
draw?
here, or did you get banished here?
I am sent here to keep you safe. We will kill
Really,
the centipede.
Were you really, though? Or were you
Yes.
just not allowed in your own kingdom and they sent you here?
Well,
Insight check.
Oh, he's telling the truth. He was sent here on purpose. Not in
That's true,
exile.
That's particular.
Not in not in
complicated.
not in exile.
I am not allowed into the kingdom, but that is a complicated.
Why aren't you allowed back into your kingdom?
They don't like me very much.
Why? What did you do?
Can't imagine why.
Jesus.
That is not important. We need to kill that centipede. I point at the centipede. Clearly trying to distract.
How did
Well,
they
what
find
was
me?
your job
They
back
always
home?
Find me.
What did you do for a living back home?
Wasn't an artist, that's for sure.
I didn't have a job. You know, us nobility, we don't need to work.
Nobility?
Yes.
Prince? King?
No.
What?
No.
Steward? Queen? Princess?
Milady?
there is a
A
lot
marquess?
of.
A marquis? A lord? A duke? What are you?
I am a craftsman. I am an artisan.
That's not a title, though. That's not a lord title or a lady title.
I do many things. I am a multifaceted individual. And now I'm Norwegian, apparently.
You could understand that in the orchestral plane, someone who crafts instruments could be part of nobility. Just saying.
Like a luthier or something.
Yeah, sort of. Or at least would have at least a title of some sort.
But that was not my job. I was not allowed to do that when I left. But that is not important. We have a job to do here.
Did you break the rules?
let's go
Did
do
you make
it.
something you shouldn't have?
Many of us broke the rules.
So that's a yes.
Yes.
And what did you get kicked out for making?
I didn't make anything. Well, I made many instruments. But None of them got me kicked out. Okay, let's move on. Let's get out of here. Go to the university.
Linnea, what way do you want to? What's the best way to travel back to the Slayers Guild? I'm really looking forward to seeing the powerful halls. Or I am sure it must be very nice there.
It's
I've heard so many tales of you know Alexander, right?
Yes.
Oh, Alexander. It was amazing watching him fight, I must say.
Well, he's dead now, so it's gonna have to just be a song of valor.
Maybe. I mean, maybe they found a
What-
powerful cleric in camp. I don't know.
You're a very optimistic one, you know that?
I mean, I've had I've had a lot of friends die, but some did get brought back to life. So maybe Alexander will be okay. Anyways, I've heard a lot of good things about the Slayers Guild, so I'm just really excited. Sorry.
I can tell you're fanboying a little bit. I guess we came here by ship originally. And I've got a way of teleporting us to the capital. So I hope you guys aren't turned off by the idea of teleportation, but I think that's going to be our best bet.
Doesn't bother me.
Zoom zoom!
Are you ready, Mr. Andante?
Yes, let's go.
Alright. I take out my Voyager staff
It's so good. Okay.
and have everybody hold hands. And then back to the Slayers Guild.
Back to the Slayers Guild. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wait, I have to move it with this one. I can't move it with the observer. You guys appear directly in the Slayers Guild. You land in the Slayers Guild. Everyone make a perception check, please.
Tell me what it looks like.
Man, Linnea's having a rough time.
Rough year, okay? Leave Linnea alone.
Mickey, you smell something very specific. And it just appeared. And it's on Linnea. So inside the Slayers Guild is not at all what Ilgard expected. He expected like huge halls with all sorts of stuff, and it just sort of looks like a pool room. It looks like a billiards hall or like just a bar at the moment.
Is this the secret entrance to the Slayers Guild? In a
Slayers
back alley?
Guild. No.
What?
This is the Slayers Guild.
Where's-
It's not all glamorous and wonderful Valhalla halls, you know?
Well, I'm sure you spent your loot and prizes on equipping your members very effectively. I assume there's probably many people with honor and respect and glory in these halls, right?
Oh, my sweet summer child.
As you're talking to Ilgard, you feel one of your bags get extremely heavy.
The
What's
hell?
that smell?
I don't know. I go and I open up my bag.
How are you opening it?
Carefully.
No, are you dumping it out? Or are you like looking into it?
No, like peering into it.
It's Skink, and she's dead.
Oh my god. Oh, no! I'm gonna reach into the bag and pick her up. Skink,
What happened?
no! What happened? What? No, how is this possible? Skink,
did you-
wake up!
What did you do to Birdie?
I didn't do anything to her! She won't wake up! Why won't she wake up?
Is she a good?
happened?
She a good girl or bad guy?
She's the best girl.
So not bad guy.
As you're picking up her body, she just sort of like her arms sort of flop down and her head goes back, and she appears to have a load of sort of eyes just all around the top of her head, just like her brother did, except she has an enormous gash from the top of her neck all the way down to her pelvis. She's been eviscerated.
I pull out a like a conductor's baton, and powerful magic courses through it, and then I cast Revivify on her.
No effect.
How is this possible? What happened? What?
And just as this is happening, Skulls walks in the door with the body of Ricky.
Good.
The fuck?
Skulls, what happened? What happened here?
We went to get the giant seed that they were planning on putting somewhere, and we stopped them. But Ricky sacrificed himself in the process.
Is he the only casualty?
No. All of the orcs died. Everyone is gone. Everyone. Except for Captain Benedict, I believe.
What about Greg? Is Greg all right?
And as you say that, Greg sort of comes out to the top of the stairs and is like, I'm fine. She just looks sort of sad.
I'm very confused
To-
looking around at all the
to
Slayer
Greg
Guild
and-
members.
And go and just hold her really, really tightly. What-
And you're looking at basically what is left of the Slayers Guild.
What about him?
Where's... How... Who's in the Slayers Guild? I thought there would be more.
We're more. Now they're all gone. Where's Benedict?
Are you going to go look in his office?
Yeah, I gotta go find Benedict.
He's not in his office.
Skulls, where's Benedict?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? How do you know he's still alive if you don't know where he is?
Because I'm fairly certain it would involve his shotgun if he chose not to be alive.
Sits, because she doesn't know what to do. She has no idea what to do. She just found out that Skink is dead, that everyone else in the guild is dead. She can't find the captain.
Linnea? Linnea?
What?
Is that Ricky man bad man or good man?
He was a shitbag. But he was a good man.
Bad man?
No.
Good,
Oh.
bad? Or bad?
Right.
Bad, good, bad?
Gray area. I didn't like him, but
I take.
sure.
I take. I take.
Skulls just looks at you, and the thing that he looks at you, like just the look that he gives you is just like, don't you fucking dare.
No take.
And as you're sort of sitting there, like this, there's a knock on the door.
It's your
Somebody
house now, Linnea.
She gets up and she goes and opens the door.
Well, what have we got here? It's an old man, and on his shoulder is a tattooed Sphinx cat.
What are you doing here?
I've heard you've got trouble. I could see that specifically you got a problem right there. And you just hear,
Is this the guy that from before?
mm-hmm.
I don't think I should be making any sort of deals with you.
Well,
I would like to to pass as this conversation is going a picture over to Mickey McNomie, and it's a crudely drawn man with a crudely drawn cat on his shoulder. Then an arrow pointing at him. Evil.
Batman?
Why are you here?
Just came to offer some services.
And what's that? What services can you possibly offer to us?
Well, that one doesn't have to stay dead.
You mean Skank?
Yeah, that one.
And what will that cost us?
Nothing.
Nothing ever costs nothing in this world.
Is this a common thing in the capital? Is people fall around dead bodies and bring them back to life for nothing?
The adults are speaking.
I'm an adult. I'm 60 years old.
That's fairly young for your kind.
Where's the cat?
The cat is the one of power. Be careful.
Is it just it's just a tattoo on his shoulder, right?
No, the entire cat is tattooed.
The cat is tattooed.
The
Not
cat is
actually
on my
tattooed.
shoulder.
The entire cat is sitting on his shoulder, but the cat is tattooed.
For real, what are you going to want in exchange for bringing back Skink?
Well, I would say, I need you to do something for me.
And what would that be?
It depends. I know you've got to hook up for, let's just say, killing people legally. I need you to kill
Excuse me?
somebody. I need you to
What did
kill.
you say?
I need you to kill somebody.
And who is that?
Well, you know my organization, correct?
Yes.
Well, there's a copper. He's corrupt as fuck. He's trying to stop me from getting my orphanage up and running. Trying to help some people turn a new leaf on things, so to
That
speak.
sounds incredibly wholesome of you, and I don't think you dabble in wholesome.
Well, what can I do to prove it? Is there anything I can do to prove it to you? If I get you proof. Oh, hold on. And he sort of like goes into this like bag he has on his side, and he pulls out a scroll and he hands it to you.
I open up the scroll.
In it is written, basically a sort of full-length docket about loads and loads of itemized lists of illegally brought in items, that this is done by, it's actually signed by the Port Authority via the authority of one of the local police officers.
It's all illegal items.
All illegal items, but it's signed off by the Port Authority. Illegal
this is the
items,
guy-
illegal items meaning enough alchemist fire to burn the capital to the ground.
Fucking hate Alchemist Fire. I will do this, but I have one other stipulation. If I accept this contract, if I find out that you're doing anything untoward with this orphanage, it will negate me coming after you.
Obviously. You've got free reign on me and all my boys.
Is that going to me or is that going
Yeah.
to...
Yeah,
I
who's
would
that-
like to
who's
cast
that-
message. I would like to cast message to Linnea, and I want to tell.
Thumbs up, man good. Thumbs down, bad man.
Thumb's abstaining for now. He's a necessary evil, I think. And I'll go and I'll say, all right, you have a deal. Bring her back to life.
You mind if I come in? Unless
No,
you
I
want me to
think-
do it right here.
I think you can do it right here. Not inviting the devil into my house, thank you.
And he sort of puts his hand out, and the cat goes, and it vomits out a load of diamonds into his hand. And he goes, and he physically grinds up diamonds with his bare hands, and sprinkles them on Skink's body. This necromantic blood red, like, tendrils become from his fingertips. And Skink sort of loses all the eyeballs on her body, and like it sort of reforms her. She just begins to look around.
Skink. Oh my god, Skink, I'm so glad you're alive. And I go and I hug her close. What happened?
Brother found me. I thought
Still alive?
I thought you would come.
Oh, Skink,
You
I'm
never
so sorry.
came.
Skink, we lost everyone. So sorry. We couldn't do everything. We tried. Mogamac's gone.
It's okay. We have new friends. New friends. And she
New
sort of
friends.
she sort of like hops down and like wanders over to Adante and like grabs him by his like little cape. She's like, hello.
Dante gives the bird a pat on the head, reaches down, gives a little pat. He smiles.
Hey, Skink. You are
I am Adante Cadenza.
Adante Cadenza.
Ah, yes.
Enemy base.
Oh fuck! I am just doing anime maze. Oh shit.
She sort of yells
No.
that and runs over to Ilgard, and she like jumps up on a table nearby, and she goes, Skink. You are.
Bow down a little bit and say, my name's Ilgard. Came from the Eastern Front.
Oh. Outlaw.
I'm not an outlaw.
Outlaw.
I am not. I would not be an outlaw.
Outlaw Ilgard. Outlaw. And she sort of runs off the table and sort of flaps her way down, runs up to McNomi and goes, oh.
Mickey!
Skink.
Mickey!
Skink.
Mickey!
Skink.
Mickey!
Skink.
Umorthog.
Oh, Skink.
Nice to meet you, small chosen one.
Oh, hello. Two people, one body.
Mickey!
Skink.
Right, well, we've had our introductions. We have a contract now, too.
That was
And-
that was glorious. So, if you can get the hookup for legal completion of this contract, then it shall be all good.
Well, my contract guy is dead, unfortunately, but I will talk to the correct authority.
dead? Who's dead? What do you mean?
It's none of your goddamn business.
Are you talking about Captain Benedict?
No. Benedict, he's alive. I don't know where he is, but he's around.
Well, good luck with that.
What's the name of this man that we're supposed to be taking care of?
Oh, his name is Rodan. He's
Got
a
it.
fucking shitbag. So, if you could do a thing for me and make it painful, that would be ideal.
Where can we find him?
He usually hangs out when he's not at home. Hangs out in a pub.
Which one?
One on the far eastern side.
Does it have a name?
It's called the Pool.
I'm sure it's just as lustrous as its name.
It definitely
All
is.
right.
But yes, I'll know when you do it. Trust me. But for the time being, contact me when it's finished. You know where to find me. And he sort of walks out. And as he walks out, the cat looks at you and goes,
Said. All right, well, Yulgar, welcome to the Slayers Guild. We have our first contract, and we need to go murder someone.
Sorry?
That's what this is.
What?
This
What?
is how it works. They come to us, they say we want to kill this person, we go and make sure it's okay with the authorities, and then we kill them.
No, wait. Fighting mold creatures is they're barely alive. Mushrooms are
Excuse
barely
me?
alive. I thought the Slayers Guild went around and saved lives and fought giant
alive.
monsters and collected valor and won all their battles and
We win all of our battles, but usually not all of us make it out.
can we just talk to him first to see if like what if he's really not corrupt? And I assume the bad guys left already.
yeah.
Definitely interrogate him.
Okay.
But at
As long
the end of
as,
the
long as
day,
we talk to him first, that would make me feel a lot better.
it's like wet behind the ears. What the hell? What about you two? You interested?
What's going on here? As Captain Benedict walks through the door. What are you doing?
Benedict.
Who are these new people? What on earth is that?
Benedict, what the fuck happened here?
Oh, everyone died.
No shit, everyone died. How did everyone die?
They went on a mission to save the world. Like you, yeah.
Benedict, we lost people. We lost Doc, we lost Dinky, we lost Mogamak.
Well, and you can see him get like a little teary-eyed. Well, nothing we can do about it now.
Contract for us.
Oh,
We have to kill Rodan.
okay. Let me get the paperwork done.
Also, we have a new recruit. This one over
Oh.
here, he's a little bit soft, but
Two new recruits.
Who's she pointing? I'm gonna look behind me if she's pointing at me.
I would also like to join the guild.
two new recruits, I guess.
Oh, what's your name? Is he looking at Elgard?
I'm Ilgard. I'm a experienced warrior. I was fighting in the Eastern Front the last month or two, last couple weeks, whatever. And before that, I was in a group, like a military group nearby. Near
So you're with Alexander then?
I was, yeah. I hope he makes it.
Alexander's dead.
I don't know that. Skink is
Unfortunate.
alive. Who says Alexander didn't get revived too? I didn't see him at breakfast, but I mean, maybe he's recovering, you know?
Well, Ilgard, if you'd like to
precious-
join us in our quest, you're more than welcome.
Okay. I've always wanted to be in the Slayers Guild ever since I heard about you guys.
I
Any-
whispered to Benedict, he's a little bit of a fanboy and he doesn't quite understand what it means to actually be out in the world. So
Oh, he'll come by quick. They usually do. What about that thing?
that. Wait, which thing are we talking?
Is he
about?
talking to me or is he talking to you?
Andante.
He's talking to Mickey. or about Mickey?
I know how to live out in the real world, don't I, Linnea? You tell me who's good and who's bad, and I do the job.
This is Mickey, and Mickey is sharing his body with another host, and I have to take him to the Mages College because he's got some peculiarity to him, but I think he might be able to help us fight the Black Mold.
Right. I don't know if I could legally make him a contract because I don't know if he's human. I don't know what's happening. So we'll hold off on that. It's going to take me a few hours to get proper paperwork and licensing and things like that.
He can be an associate for now.
Sure.
Mickey
Then
helps.
I will see you in a few hours.
All right, I need to take you guys to the Mages College. Skink, stay with us. I don't want your brother showing up without us being there.
Brother think I'm dead. No
We'll deal
worries.
with him. I will deal with your brother.
Yeah, you said that. You said that already.
Yeah,
Did you say that, Linnea? Is that true?
I did at one point, and then the entire world is exploding, and everyone's dying, and I have no one left, so you can all just calm the fuck down.
And
Aren't you going to introduce yourself to Tuba Boy?
Who?
Captain Bandersnatch, whatever his name is.
Oh, I'm not worried about that guy. That guy seems to be able to take care of himself. I'll get paperwork for you guys too when you get back. We'll get this all done at once.
Adante does like a quick nod at Benedict.
Right, I'm going to the Mages College.
Is everyone going with her?
Wait, do you two know each
Absolutely.
other?
Who to?
Dante and Benedict.
You don't know?
We are two people cut from the same cloth. I can already tell.
Benedict, could you draw me something?
I take one look at that shotgun and I know we are cut from the same cloth.
All right.
I don't know, I don't care. I'm off to the college. Come along there, little Mickey.
Let's go read.
You guys nod at each other, and all of you go to the Mages College together. Skink walks the whole time while holding your hand, Linnea. And it definitely makes you feel like, it makes you feel a little bit more at ease with Skink, like, holding on to you for some reason. She just sort of has an aura that feels calming, or some other way to describe it, that you feel sort of anchored in your own mind when she's around. You get to the Mages College. What exactly are you doing?
I'm looking for the scientist and the professor that we were discussing with before about the crystals and like the way that the matter's appearing up in the skies.
Mm-hmm.
I need to talk to him right away.
Okay. As you're going, do you find him fairly easily? He's still in that same area. He's got the cube with the seed floating in it and stuff like that.
Professor, are you here?
Yes, of course.
I have a new friend for you, Mickey. This is Professor something something.
I don't remember his name either.
Yeah. This is the professor. Professor, this is Mickey. And Mickey, please introduce your other part.
He sort of puts a hand out and then he brings it back as he's stunned by your sort of alien nature. Hello? Who are you?
I must find information.
On what?
Eve. Iog. Thu.
That's not a name I'm familiar with, but we can go look if you'd like to join me. I could look on things.
We must look. There is no option.
Okay.
Professor, he has been merged with part of a shard. Mickey was doing something. He ended up getting stabbed with the shard, and now two entities exist within one body.
It appears to be the same sort of mycelial structure that the regular seed adapts and takes form on, but this appears to be some sort of aberrant version.
It was green, not purple.
Oh. Interesting. If we could find another one, it would be ideal, but I don't think we're going to. Let's go look in the archives. What are you doing, Adante?
Adante is not in the room, but you notice that there is a small trombone with legs that is following you guys just at like the apex of your vision. Just like he's like peeking her into the room as you guys enter into rooms.
Deck?
Wait, like, are the legs... Wait, is the trombone lengthwise, or is it going up and down with its legs? Like,
Well,
this is very important to my immersion. I need to know.
He's got to Google what a trombone looks like.
Okay. So this
Awkward
what I
instrument.
meant was a trumpet because it's much
Okay.
smaller than one of those
Okay.
things, and it is lengthwise.
Lengthwise, so it's a little
Yeah.
like... toot, toot, toot. Okay, all right, that's adorable.
Every time it steps, it's like does like the trumpet noise.
That's not the trumpet noise.
Hey, you do a fucking trumpet noise then, dude. It's not easy.
Burp, 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 burp. That's way better than what you did.
Yeah, it's slowly following you.
It's when you don't quite get your lips into the right embouchure, and you just start like... Yeah. That's it, actually. Yep, that's exactly it.
Yep. As you're walking along, the professor's just sort of like looking at Mickey. You guys get to a section of the archives that don't appear to have been touched for a very, very long time.
I can relate to that.
Wow. And as you're getting to this area, the professor looks at you and he says, well, we have to be very quiet here because some of these books are actually alive. So be aware that what you say might have an actual effect.
Is there still a little trumpet following?
Yep.
Sure. Little guy.
As you're going through, he finds a book and he pulls it out. And he says, I don't know how to read this script. Maybe you do. And he sort of opens it and like faces it towards Mickey.
What language is it in?
Deep speech.
One sec.
You have that.
No, I do. I read the book. What does it tell me?
It tells you a history of the realms, the gods of the far realm. Essentially, what happened is a long, long time ago, the far realm sort of didn't exist. And then it just existed with basically all of the fears of every universe ever coming together in a physical form, sort of generated this new plane of existence where every fear exists as a real thing. And one of the original gods comes up as the name of your sort of host's father. You already know his name. And it is said that if his actual name is spoken more than a few times, he actually reawakens. So, that kind of thing. And then he was like a super powerful destruction, basically a force of destruction. Usually, it's said that he had his way of inserting himself into areas that didn't want to in an infectious manner, and no one really understood what that meant. But his physical manifestations of him stopped existing for a while. There were more than one of him, but when he actually died, He was poisoned by one of the enemy elder gods.
Linnea, read here. This is what spawned me. But do not say his name.
I do not read this speech.
Do any of you understand?
Is it Dwarvish?
No.
Is it celestial?
No.
Is it common?
It is deep speech.
I do not read deep speech. Can you explain?
I explain to the party why convey the information.
Right. Well. So that's all it takes is just saying that name to make it appear. Why haven't the cultists done this yet?
Because they don't know his name.
I don't know.
They literally have been looking for his name. That's like the main thing that they've been doing to bring him into reality, is looking for his name.
How do we hide this so they can never find it? And
This
where
may
else
not
might his
be
name
the
be?
only- That is what we must find out. Professor, do you know?
What? Sorry, he's like been literally just inspecting and like pulling up your like mycelial, like your little mushroom flaps and things like that. He's just sort of been looking over you. I'm
Leave
sorry.
my clothes alone!
I'm sorry. What did you say?
The name in this book. The name of the Elder God. Where else could we find it?
I don't know. I can't even read it. So we've had this book forever, and we haven't found anyone that can read it. You're the first person who can read it. Or are you a person? I don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
May I keep it?
As far as I'm concerned, it's yours. And it would appear that you have a very interesting magical item that could technically deal with it. Just FYI. As he looks at the bag that Linnea is holding.
Oh,
You
okay.
could feed the book to the bags and no one could ever know the name.
I want to finish reading it first, though, I think.
Right. Well, be very
will-
careful.
I want to read it.
I will message you in Discord with the extra information.
Don't let
eventually.
that fall into the wrong hands.
I say eventually because there's a lot there.
Once I finish, your bag can eat it.
Okay. Should you do any other questioning with the professor? I'm sure he's interested in seeing what you're made out of and how you fuse together.
Do you know about the centipede?
We don't know about it. Would you like to tell us more?
Again, I only know names.
What was the name again?
The centipede?
Yes.
Eve Ayok-Thu.
Eve Ayok Thu.
Why does it have a name? Is it a creature that you know of?
I only hear names.
Do you hear names from your other half?
Other half are the cultists. I'm
Okay.
good with names.
Do you
We should
think there's
search.
is there any information about it in here?
I can read the rest of the book and find out.
I think we should do that. I think you should do some light reading here, Mickey.
It's gonna take some time for that to happen. What has Adante been doing this whole time?
Dante has been in the archives, the musical literature archives, and studying the music on this plane. The just bard stuff, famous bards, etc.
Okay.
Historical bards. But he's also been listening.
Okay. What are you doing, Ilgard?
I've definitely been around. I'm scared to like stray from the party at all because I'm new here. But
Yeah,
I've been listening
being
for
in a
sure.
library is definitely something you've never done before, but you've never really seen a lot of books. until now, and then you're like, holy shit, so many books.
Yeah, and I'm definitely interested in books and things like that and knowledge, but yeah, I've never been in a library this massive, so I'm a little overwhelmed.
Oh,
What?
Miss Linnea, how are you?
Not great.
The artifact researcher is here.
Things
Yes.
have been very rough.
How's Mogmak? How's his cursed sword doing?
Mogamak is dead,
Oh, unfortunate.
and I pull out the sword from my not hungry bag.
The
and,
craziest part, it does appear that the bag tried to devour the scabbard and the sword, but was unable to do so.
This is the sword. It's in the
Oh.
scabbard.
Hold on. Let's not touch it. Let's not do anything with it. Let's go to my laboratory, and then we can sort of suspend it in a way that none of us have to physically touch it. It makes me nervous just looking at it. Oh, it's changed. It's beautiful, but it's also horrible at the same time. So, let's make way to my laboratory, and then we can check it out from there.
Destroy it.
And as we reach the laboratory, we're going to go ahead and take our 15-minute break, and we will be back in 15 minutes, guys. Intro short break. Here we go. Okay.
Are you smoking the ganja?
Excuse me.
You're not
Perfect
smoking?
timing to come back into the legendary tales.
Yeah, welcome
Welcome
back
back,
to
guys.
Legendary Tales. Sorry, I had to burp. I have been having a really bad heartburn recently. It's because I'm getting fat. Let's be real.
Oh, shut up, Devin.
I
Shut up,
am.
Devin.
I've gained like 35 pounds, down like 20 pounds from being me. I just need to go
It's
walk.
COVID. Everybody's fluffier during COVID.
True.
Also becoming winter. Everybody's being a little roly-poly teddy bear during winter. It's normal.
True. We're gonna waffle for a bit before Ilgard go. Oh, never mind.
There he is.
There he is. Him in his button-up polo shirt.
I had to pee.
Well, I hope everything.
Thanks for letting us know.
I hope everything came out okay.
How was it?
And it wasn't a
My penis still
trickle.
works.
Was it? What is it? Was it really good? Was it just a trickle?
How's the blood situation going with your urination?
It's just not there. It's never been there.
We should go get that checked out because you have to have a penis.
Oh, okay, I will.
I've seen one before.
Have you? That's not yours.
I don't know whose it was.
Okay.
There's in a hot dog. There's in a hot dog bun.
Wow. What an image.
Get me out.
Okay.
Now I'm lost. That phrase, I got lost. Okay. We're going to the artifact researchers laboratory. You get into the laboratory. It's sort of like it's a clean space, and you guys get in there, and he's got this sort of contraption that is sort of like two prongs on either side, and it sort of has what appears to be like a magnetic field or something. You can't really tell what it is, but he just looks at you and he says, "Well, just dump the sword onto this area, and it will grab it, and it would be left. So, just go ahead, whenever you're
All
ready."
right. Take the sword out. I hate it so much, and I put it there. Dump it out.
So what happened with the sword?
The sword is cursed, and anyone who touches it, it becomes merged with their body and turns them into a bloodthirsty monster that will eventually kill everyone.
That doesn't sound very good.
No, it's not.
Whose sword
I
was
hate
it?
it. Belonged to a friend of mine. He got corrupted. Now he's dead.
Which friend?
Mogamak.
Of the Slayers Guild?
Do you know another Mogamak? I'm sorry?
Yeah, I knew a couple growing up. Pretty common name,
I'm
really.
surprised. You're an
In the
elf.
capital.
Elves don't normally have friends that have orcish names, especially high elves.
Then I'm not role-playing my character very well, I guess. Anyways, I always heard Mogomak was the strongest Slayers Guild member. That's what everybody said.
He was very strong. He was known for his extreme prowess in battle, that's for sure.
I heard he did the
But
most DPS. I heard he tanked the best. He's the smartest.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
definitely not the smartest.
Well, that's not what I heard, but okay.
Well, I mean,
bad he
the
got
stories,
corrupted,
they exaggerate sometimes. You know, they exaggerate how strong a person is, or how tall a person is, or,
Heavy
you know, all of those
raise!
things.
And the artifact researcher begins to look over the artifact. It would seem that the curse has overtaken the sword now, and it apparently is sentient. There's actually an eye inside of the emerald at the very tip. If you look at it, like you could actually see an eyeball looking at you.
Mhm.
It would appear that.
How do we? Sorry.
I don't know. Generally speaking, you remove curse would work. A greater restoration could work. If this,
I tried Greater Restoration. It did not work.
Then this sword is well and truly fucked.
So where should we put it so that no one can get fucked by it, for lack of a better term?
Well, we would have to hide it. we'd have to hide it and then imbue it with some sort of magic that prevents divination for locations and things like that.
Do you not have a vault where you can just put cursed items into it? I'm sure you run.
I
across
mean,
them all the
it's
time.
not the smartest idea to have a vault where all of the cursed items go. That's a terrible idea. It's like a dungeon or something for like a crazy lich. I don't know.
Oh, I know plenty of crazy liches.
I mean, if you know someone, you could give it to them and they might be able to hold on to it, depending on where they are.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Just saying.
I open up my bag. Pierre?
Yes,
Hello?
mon ami?
I have a cursed item that needs disposing of. Would you be able to help?
Define disposing.
Vanish off the face of this plane.
Oh, sure.
Make sure that no one else touches this.
No
I
promises.
have a...
I
Yeah.
can't promise that with where I'm going to store it.
Where are you going to store it?
In my dungeon.
So literally what the professor is saying.
Well,
All right.
you said not on your plane. My dungeon is not on your plane.
All right. I trust you, Pierre. You've never steered me wrong before. You're trusted by Skink. You're trusted by Elphicus, even though he accused you of cheating of marbles all the time. So I'm going to give this to you. Please never let me come across it again.
No promises.
God, I fucking hate this sword. All right. I give it to him.
And the sword, he pulls it through to his side. And the sword is gone. The artifact researcher
For now.
says, well, that's one way to take care of it. I didn't know that you had such a expensive book for talking to liches, apparently. Interesting.
I have a lot of friends. I'm very charismatic.
I would say so. Is there anything I can help you with?
That's it for now. I think we should be getting back. See if those papers are ready.
Sure. You guys head back. What has Dante been doing this whole time?
Well, he was researching, and but near the end of the conversation, he realized that they were leaving, and so he shows up. He grabs the trumpet or trombone or whatever the fuck I said it was, and puts it back in its sheath, and joins up with the group again. Hello, I am back.
Usually musical instruments have cases, not sheaths. You want to like protect them from the elements on all.
Hey, what do you know? You are not from the orchestral plane.
I mean, I know where. All right.
That's
You got
not
me.
how it works there. You shut up.
Do you guys have rain there? I'm worried about the metal on your instruments.
No, it does
becoming-
not rain. I don't know what that is.
Oh, you're not going to like it here then when it does rain.
That's okay. Let's go.
Let's go back to the Slayers Guild. What were you doing? You weren't with us the entire time, Andante.
I was doing research into your plane.
What do you mean research into our plane?
I was trying to find a very specific bard.
What bard?
The Bard of Truth.
I wasn't aware that there was someone named that or had that title.
There may or there may not be, but we must go. I will help you with whatever you need.
I'm gonna-
Spaghetti and meatballs.
I'm gonna turn to Ilgar and just be like, this guy seems like a con man.
You think he's lying to you?
I don't think he's lying. I just don't think he's telling us the whole truth. I think he's a lot less in control of what is happening and is just trying to make it seem like he knows exactly what he's doing. I think he's making it up as he goes along.
I know those two other guys are pretty weird. I don't care if Mickey hears me, but for some reason you seem to trust me.
But what?
For some reason, you seem to trust me. What's different?
Because you're from this plane, at the very least.
I mean,
The other
so is-
two, one has an interplanar being attached to his soul, and the other one is the Music Man or something.
Plus, they're both freakishly tall. Like, there's like nobody's that tall around here. It's very weird.
What are you talking about? There's so many people that are tall.
No, not on average.
Just
You-
no.
It's like tall people always get sucked into the Slayers Guild. I'm the first short Slayers Guild member. I feel like
That's not
I'm really
true.
proud of that.
That's not true.
No, I think that's true. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's not. First of all,
I know
Greg's
a
part
lot
of the
about-
Slayers Guild,
I
and
know
my
a lot
daughter
about the
is
Slayers
much
Guild.
tinier. No, you
Look,
really.
The lore says that all Slayers Guild members are really tall. Okay.
Do you have like a fan book or something where you're reading all this?
No,
is there
it's,
like
it's
a
all
newsletter?
it's all oral tradition mostly, around campfires of warriors and things like that.
I agree with Elgard.
It's Ilgard.
You-
Thank you. Not Elgard.
Elgard?
Look, my name. Look, I didn't. Look. All right, I'll just address the elephant in the room. Everybody knows who Elgar is, okay? But my name has always been Ilgard since I was
Your
a kid.
parents
I
name
wasn't-
you after Elgar?
No, I wasn't just gonna change my name so that it didn't sound like Elgar. Like that would be that's also fake.
Do you wish you were Elgar?
No,
You
He
are.
wasn't-
an
Is that why
elf,
you joined the
just like-
Slayers Guild?
he wasn't
You
even the
are an
strongest
elf.
member. Why would I want to be him?
What's your last? Is your last name Leaf Bottom?
I
don't
need to
have a-
know,
I don't have a
who,
last name.
Who was the strongest member of the original guild?
I mean, it depends on how you define strong.
No, you be quiet. Who is the strongest member? Tell me.
Where's the small bird?
Skink. Skink's right here. She's still holding onto my hand.
Skink, who's strong?
Physical or mental?
Yeah.
Skink was the strongest.
Physically, it would be Mogomak. Mentally,
See?
it's probably Elphicus.
He sounds
Man had
like a
mess
good guy.
mind.
I
That
don't
little
know that much
dude.
about Alphicus.
And very strong.
Alphicus died a lot and came back as a lot of different.
So he's definitely not
Races.
strong then, is what you're trying to say.
He was strong, but he let people beat him up to die. It was complicated. I don't like talking about it.
Okay. Sounds weak to me.
That sounds a very strong. A strong person can die and come back. And then get knocked down, and he gets up again.
Yeah, but he died in the first place because he was weak.
But then he got back up.
stupid.
Well, you clearly value very different attributes than I do.
Yes, I value strength.
Anyway,
Okay.
Anyway, let's go.
let's go back to the Slayers Guild. It's almost like both of them are back here for a moment, hearing the two of you squabble.
All right. You guys make it back. You guys get back to the actually, high or low?
Hi.
Hi.
All right.
I'm rolling it.
Okay.
Oh.
You guys make it back make it back to the Slayers Guild relatively uneventfully. Linnea, will you make a perception check for me, please?
Of course.
As you guys are walking back, about halfway through, you pass by this alley, and you get a strange feeling like someone's watching you.
Can I see them?
You look over, and the Silent One is sitting at the very end of the alleyway.
Oh, I hate him.
Can we roll perception too to see if we see?
Sure.
I'm just really smitten with being in the Slayers Guild right now.
Adante, you see a very silent, dark-skinned man just standing at the end of this alley looking at Linnea.
He's looking at Linnea. Does he look at me at all, or is he just
No.
locked onto her?
He's locked onto her.
Why have you two stopped?
What is that? Who the fuck is that? He
You're
doesn't
gonna-
seem to like you.
You're gonna call lightning on him?
I'm gonna fucking call lightning on this motherfucker. This fuck plaguing me
Oh
forever.
my god.
Bad man?
Bad man.
Like, in the sense he is a very powerful. Maybe you shouldn't do that.
No meat giving.
Lightning strikes the ground and smoke appears from where he was standing.
He's not there anymore.
He was never there.
My eyes are very wide. I'm like, are you sane of mind, Linnea?
I thought I saw someone there.
I
I think
you just normally
you don't
kill
understand.
people?
No,
I mean,
this
I'm
is a person who's
trying
tried to
to.
kill me. I've been marked by this man. I have been followed by this man. I will kill this man.
Okay.
You look over, and Adante has put a small violin that has legs on the floor, and you all gain 1d8 temporary hit points.
From a violin with legs.
Yes, it plays a beautiful chord.
Do we all?
Sorry,
get the same D8?
1d8
wonderful.
plus 5. 1d8 plus 5.
Shit, 13 temporary.
Yeah. And he also has his tuba gun out with his finger on the trigger, but he's got good trigger discipline. It's like this.
How was that again?
He was ready to go.
I look over at how ready Andante was, and I'm like, I shake my head like, yeah, that'll do. And I look over at Ilger and just like, he's not gonna make it very long if he's not fast.
What? I don't understand. What did you guys see?
There was someone there, and it's not a good person, and you don't want them to get the jump on you. I'll just tell you that. Come on, let's get back to the guild.
Okay.
I,
You're gonna get
I
rid of this
sheath my
storm
tuba.
cloud.
She's the tuba.
You ever seen a tuba case in your life?
I can fit into like a tuba
They're
case,
big.
dude.
They're big.
What did he do to become a bad man?
He murders people. He marks them, and then he murders them. He's a monk. And he will follow you till the ends of the earth.
What? Why is he after you? Why did he attack you?
Because he's marked me, and I go and I pull over a little portion of my whatever and show that there's a mark on my chest.
There's no longer a mark on your chest.
Never mind. Never mind. I don't do that.
I'm
No,
just
you
gonna-
do it.
what?
You do it. There's just nothing there.
That is
Linnea.
awkward. They just
Oh.
met. Very
Don't-
awkward.
Yeah. What are you doing? Don't lightning
there
bolt
was-
me.
There was a
There
there was a mark here originally from where he hit me. When I was reborn as the Archon, it must have been taken off. But I do not like that man. I do not trust that man. That man is evil.
What does he look like? So we can look for him if we see him.
I don't remember the actual description of him.
Okay. Well, that's gonna make it really hard for us to figure out who it is.
He was bald.
He was bald. He
He
had
had,
dark.
like, a
He had
little
he
dark.
was
eye.
He
he
had
was
dark
bald.
skin. He had glowing.
He had the darkest skin. I'm sorry. I'll stop doing that.
He had dark skin. He had glowing eyes. He had a white tattoo all over his body.
Okay.
So if you see him, either run away or get me immediately because we're fighting.
Okay.
Sorry, hold on.
There seem to be a lot of enemies and people that want to kill you in this world. It's a very dangerous plane.
Yeah, but all planes are pretty dangerous, aren't they?
Yes, this is true.
I just
You're
want to
alright.
get rid of the evil in this world. I just want to get rid of the blight.
Then
Me
we
too.
are on the same path.
I
For the
like
first
you and
time, I feel
Dante.
good about being in the Slayers Guild.
I saw
Other
you
than
were
the
quick
other
with the tuba. So I can't say that with a straight face.
Yes, I am trained in the combat.
This is excellent. We're gonna be doing plenty of that.
So when he picks up the violin, do we lose the max HP? Is that how
Yeah.
it works?
Yep.
Does it hurt to lose max HP?
No.
Okay.
All right, back to the guild.
I'm just trying to figure something out real quick.
So while we're walking, I will ask Mickey how often he needs to feed.
What do you mean by feed?
How often do you eat food?
When it's available?
So do you get fat
No.
if you eat too much?
Well, I never eat too much. I never really need to eat. Sometimes it's nice to eat.
So you're saying you eat for pleasure?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Doesn't that
Welcome
make it a
back,
little
never did.
immoral? If
What's
you're just
immoral?
Eating for pleasure when you don't need to eat? No? Okay.
No.
All right.
Sometimes it tastes good.
It's true. I am
Bill?
creeped out by my conversation. I'll keep walking.
You guys make it back to the Slayers Guild. What exactly are you
Bennett?
doing?
Benedict, are you done with the paperwork?
Yeah, I am. And he sort of walks over to Dante, and he hands you like a stack of paperwork, and he hands a stack of paperwork to Ilgard, and then he gives Linnea like the sort of judge's thing.
Whoops.
I hope you're ready to go drinking, because we're going to the pub to go find this fucker.
Let's
Also,
go.
sign your paperwork. We can't get you on the insurance and all that until you sign it, and it takes like 30 to 60 days for it to go through. You guys do have a copy of your birth certificates, right? Because otherwise, these things don't go through.
What's a birth certificate?
Oh dear. Well, he doesn't need to be insured, Benedict. It's fine. He's not going to last long anyway, so it'll be more expensive anyway.
I definitely don't plan to die. If that's what
No one
you're
ever
alluding
plans
to.
to die, darling.
I would need to go back to Halfkin to get mine.
You don't need to be insured either, then.
I thought Halfkin got destroyed.
There's still bits and bobs left.
Okay.
I sign in the crayon that is it's moving on the paper, musical symbols.
Actually, you have something else to do that. You can just do that with your instrument of scribing. You can play music to do your signature.
What?
I take my tuba out and I blow a beautiful, beautiful melody on my
Fat
tuba.
beat. A fat
Fucking
tuba beat.
fat beat with the big drop. And it writes on the paper.
What does it write? And how is the penmanship?
It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing that you've ever seen. In fact, Illithid or whatever his name is begins feeling aroused that somebody could draw so beautifully. What does he have to roll for that, DM?
Did you just call him an illithid?
Yeah, whatever he is.
I don't
That's a
know.
mind flayer, you crazy person. Jesus.
I don't know what's happening right now.
He's trying to roll for arousal.
I mean, is handwriting something that Ilgard gets turned on by?
Oh, me. Sorry, I thought you
Yeah.
said Elgar. My bad. No, I was just curious. that's all.
Ilgard.
Why did you pick a name so close to Elgar?
I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no. All right.
I hand the papers back to Benedict.
Everybody signed. We're ready. We're good. You've made your peace with your makers.
Let's go
Yes.
kill bad men.
Let's go.
All right. Let's go find the pearl.
Okay.
Who do we have to kill?
Killing someone named
Randy?
No, Rodan. Not Randy.
Okay. Um. What? Sorry. So how are you going about your investigation? It's about mid-afternoon, early afternoon.
We're just gonna go head over to the pub and ask some questions, see who's there. That's my plan, anyways. I guess we could always, set up Andante to be a traveling musician and get some attention and then, snoop around in the back. But simplicity's usually best, right?
True.
So, like, how normally do you find people in the Slayer's Guild? Like, how does the operation work?
What do you mean? Do you mean finding the actual targets, the marks, or do you mean...
Like, how do you know? Like, someone gives you a job, Benedict gives you a job, and then how do you decide that they're really evil or whatever? Before you
We
kill them?
don't. We have a contract and we kill. That's what a slayer does.
Why'd you guys do all this black mold stuff then?
Because it started off as a contract.
Are you guys even doing this because it's the right thing to do?
Doing it because I want motherfucking vengeance. I'm the only
And
one
money.
that- I don't care about money. I have more than enough money.
Vengeance is easier with more money.
Is that your whole thing? Is you're looking to make a fortune?
No, I'm just backing you up. Sometimes you need to do dirty work, so you can do real work.
I try not to do anything that's going to harm anyone other than the target. Some of my friends went a little bit further than that. But generally speaking, most of the people that we go after are not good people. They're bad guys.
Okay.
Bad guys.
Bad guys, exactly, Mickey. Shall we?
Where's the pub?
It's over on the east end.
We're going to the pub to look for the captain or whatever there, correct? Yeah. Okay.
We're looking for Frodan.
Nope, not Frodan, Rodan.
Devin, can you play YouTube songs in Fortress?
No, I cannot play them in Foundry. No,
You can't? What if I download them?
unless they have a royalty-free license that is associated with that, I can't play them.
Nobody's gonna DMCA you for these, believe me.
Just mouth trumpet it, Jenkins. Just burr, 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 burr.
Why don't Jenkins just hold your headset up to your microphone?
That's a good
so we can
idea.
hear?
That's a good idea.
Just fucking loop us. Okay.
If I get DMCA'd because of you,
Dude, this is not gonna get you DMCA'd.
I'm pretty sure it
I would
is.
like to I would like to enter into the pub, and I begin with my musical summons to play this tune. You hear it?
Yes, we can hear it.
I would like to keep playing this tune.
Okay.
How are you playing that?
With my fucking musical instruments, dude!
I heard
How
like
many
4
can you play at the
instruments
same time?
I'm not. I don't have to play them. They play themselves. They're magical instruments.
He does have magical instruments.
and you just come in.
So you
fucking
have no
grooving.
skill.
I'm playing one. I'm playing the tuba.
Is it a tuba?
Oh shit! What is it?
It's a
It
euphonium.
looks like a euphonium to me.
It's a euphonium. I'm playing the. I am playing at the euphonium.
What beautiful music.
Yes, so thank
I
you,
don't-
little one.
I don't think I've ever heard
Little?
euphonium played that way.
Well, there is a first for anything. Now go do your job.
How tall are you?
6'9".
I'm 7. You're the little one.
That's a lie. Is he lying?
No.
No, he's really fucking tall.
How
Did
can
you
you not
not
see
pay
I tell
attention?
with your eye?
I
He
tell
said-
only the truth.
Ah, holy shit! I will keep playing.
Wow.
Well, there goes our whole idea of going and not noticed. Now everyone.
I'm getting everybody excited, and they're crowding around and enjoying the music. People came out of the back rooms, the private rooms.
Did we get any description of what the guy looks like
Oh,
that we're
shit.
looking for?
We just know his name is Rodon. He works on the Port Authority. He's been smuggling in illegal stuff. So I turn to. All right, so this whole thing's happening. I'm turned to Ilgard, and I'm like, look, if you're gonna be in the Slayers Guild, follow me and do what I do. All right? Yes.
Okay.
And then Linnea notices that there's a small violin that has legs that's following her as well.
All right, that's just another normal day at work. I'm gonna go up to the bartender while Andante's just jamming out and doing his thing as he walks in the door. And I'm just gonna lean forward and say, so, I'm looking for someone named Rodon. I hear he's frequents here. Can you tell me anything about him?
Might be able to. What do you want to know?
I would like to know, first of all, what he looks like, and also when is he here?
He doesn't show up until late. Late.
And what does he look like?
He's he's not the tallest man, but he carries himself with authority. He has olive skin, brown hair, blue eyes.
Does he wear anything that makes him distinguished in particular?
Well, sort of. He has one of his eyes is fogged.
Can you tell him that, actually? What time does he come in, usually?
Late. Well after sundown.
Well, after sundown. This is... Alright.
Who does he usually hang out with?
He has a group of men that he hangs out with.
How many, usually?
It's between 5 and 10. They're known underworlders.
Underworlders.
You could call them
Yeah.
Well,
that.
does he live in the sewer?
No.
No, that means that they're involved in shady business. Can you tell me more about the Underlord? Though.
Well, you have to be careful. Because he's got tie-ins with the... or I should say he previously had ties with the Bloodmark Circle. But now he no longer does.
Who's he rolling with now?
Some boys they call the Rat Kings.
The Rat Kings. That's something new. I haven't heard of them before.
It's because they just showed up. They made, let's just say that they made themselves home, right after the what was his name? The Exsanguinator. The Raven. The man who was killing people and taking their blood. After he was verified as dead.
Do you know where their hideout is?
I do not.
Do you know someone who might?
I personally do not. Because I don't want to be associated with them.
But you said they come here after sundown, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, well, I slide him 1 gold across the bar. I say, this is for your discretion.
Appreciate it. You have a good day.
I'll see you later. And turn back to the rest of the squad. I say, we're coming back later. And be prepared to fight, because there's going to be quite a few of them, and he's definitely not rolling with a good circle.
Quite a few what?
Quite a few bad guys.
Oh.
I know
It's
how
no big
much
deal.
you enjoyed that, Mickey.
Where do we wait?
Go
Do we
back to the
drink?
Slayers Guild. You can drink if you'd like. I
want
personally
some
would
tea.
like. I personally would like to go back to the guild. We can join up here later if you want.
Adante finishes his set and the crowd roars and they cheer for him to do an encore.
Did they throw money at him?
How much money do they throw, DM?
Oh. You are an entertainer, correct?
I'm very entertaining, yes.
Let me see if it has. Oh, you're a far traveler. Sure.
How many knives do they throw at him?
Let me roll a dice here real quick. They throw 120 gold at you.
Wow. 120 gold?
Is he dead?
Do you even have currency on your home world? Oh, he's thinking.
Sorry, my mom called. How much money did I get thrown at me? 30 platinum?
120 gold.
120 gold? Oh my god.
Yeah, and Purjas, are you dead because throwing that much fucking gold at you?
I catch it in the mouth of my tuba. Thank you. Thank you. Who's up next? And then presumably other bards would go up and finish out the show.
So we're going back to the Slayers Guild then until later tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can take some time, maybe settle into a room. Do whatever.
Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna go talk to my daughter and handle some things.
Okay. What are you guys? Okay, so you're going back. What business are you handling, Linnea?
I want to make sure that she's comfortable at school, ask how she's doing, make sure that she can do boarding school there too, because I feel like it's dangerous for her otherwise. I know Skulls will also protect her, but I feel like it might be good for a young lady to grow up in a
She had taken a break from school just for a few days while you went on your adventure because Skulls was also going on his thing as well.
yeah.
So that's pretty much it.
She's doing well in school, though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, has she shown any aptitude for like certain types of magic, abjuration of evocation, conjuration?
She's actually shown a thing for illusion.
Illusion magic. Excellent. Excellent. I asked her to show me some illusions that she can conjure.
She's able to barely do a cantrip. It's like a real struggle for her, but she's able to do it.
How is she with scrolls?
Not familiar yet. Her whole reading is pretty far behind, but her verbal skills are excellent.
I tell her she's doing a good job and that I'm proud of her and that, you know, all the very reassuring, nice things, and try to make her feel comfortable with everything that's happened, because everything is terrible.
Once Linnea separates from Greg, I'm gonna ask Linnea. So why? How long has she been in school for?
Only like a couple months, honestly. She got a late start. She's fairly young though, so
Why
when
didn't you put her in school earlier?
I didn't adopt her until she was much older, and then I was very busy with dealing with a lot of Slayers Guild business. And
Murder,
she started
yeah.
getting some tutelage from some of the guys here, and I realized that a young lady probably shouldn't be getting tutelage from a bunch of orcs, as much as well-intentioned as they might be. So I enrolled her into a school, and you know, she's showing some aptitude for magic.
Okay.
It's a very, very good school, making sure that she's being well taken care of. Where did you go to school?
I went to a private boarding school. Initially when I was a kid, and then you know,
Was
went
that-
on to the academy and joined the military, basically.
That seems strange that you joined the military.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like high elves typically don't join military. They're usually too good for it.
I am too good for it. I'm very talented. What's so wrong about joining it?
Nothing wrong with joining it. I just, again,
That's what I
most
thought,
high
yeah.
elves think that they're too good for it.
I don't know
Schools
what
are
kind of elves
important
you
for
know.
learning.
Schools are important for learning, Mickey. You're right. Where did you go to school, Mickey?
Oh, come on. I went to McNomi's Magical Montessori, of course.
Ah, so you're the McNomi clan.
Yes, my great uncle, you know, started the whole fast food business. Well, yeah, I didn't want to get involved in it, so then I moved on to the Harfkin Wizards Institute.
Study, Mickey.
Say again?
What kind of magic did you study?
Oh, all sorts.
All
Interplanar
sorts, really?
travel, telekinesis, moving earth.
And what do you specialize in?
Oh, magic, you know.
Ooh, inside he's being dodgy as fuck.
Just normal good
Oh.
guy magic. just normal good guy magic. Oh shit.
Well.
Mickey? Oh yeah, even the other new guy doesn't know anything knows you're fucking lying.
Good guy magic.
You know, bringing people from the dead. Giving
Are
them
you a
new life.
necromancer?
That doesn't sound very good.
just a little bit.
There's no such thing as just a little bit of being a necromancer.
That sounds quite evil, actually.
Mickey.
I was curious, okay? In college, you're allowed to do all sorts of things.
Just brought a necromancer into the guild. Oh my god.
Maybe he can bring that other dead guy back to life.
Can you back to life?
You might not recognize him, and you probably wouldn't like it.
Necromancy is immoral.
Why?
Because the dead should be allowed to lie in peace. Not reanimated. It's against the natural order of this world.
That is a little.
What
that's a little
natural order?
weird.
The natural order of when things died, they go back to the earth. They. Oh my god!
And what of your first death, Linnea?
My first death was.
You died?
Yes, I did die, actually. And I was brought back again. I made a deal with
A
the
sword?
Arbiter to come back to life to protect my friends, and then the Arbiter let them die anyways, and now I'm stuck in this fucking body in this fucking world where everybody I know is dead, okay? Yes. So, yeah, I did die. I came back, and I wish I was dead. Does that make you happy?
Dante looks extremely uncomfortable in the corner and looks like he thinks he's a little bit in over his head.
Okay. So,
Okay.
what are you guys doing now?
I'm gonna like check my clock. Do we have clocks? Sundial? Digital watch? Candle? I don't know. It's getting late.
I check my time compass.
That's a good one. I like that. So should we head back to the bar to find the guy, so we can murder him if he's bad?
I think that's what we should do. We should go do the contract.
Okay. You guys want to start walking?
Yes, let's go.
All right. When we're walking, I'm gonna pull Linnea aside and be like, "Look, I've been around fighters that don't want to live anymore, and I know I'm new here, but I don't want you to do anything rash that would possibly, reduce the safety of the people around you. So I just need you to know it's going to be okay. Unless you die again, then it's not okay, but we're going to try not to let you die. And we'll try to solve this.
I appreciate that, but trust me, if I'm going down, then all this shit's going down with me.
That would be easy if they're all in the same room and you could fireball them all, yes, but it's not that simple to just blow everything up.
Not yet, it's not. I just walk away.
You mean you speed walk faster than we are currently walking?
Yep.
I'm like, all right, cool.
Good talk.
How tall is Linnea, by the way?
Not very. I think she's like, what did I say, 5'4" or something?
Damn it. I'm not the shortest Slayers Guild member. Okay.
I don't know, she got reborn. Maybe she was taller when she got reborn, but she was tiny before.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Andante and I'm gonna say, we need to be a little bit quieter when we go in this time, okay?
Yes, I will be quiet, and I pull out a very small violin.
I'll take it. Alright. We go in, we find Rodon, and we question him because Ugard is not comfortable apparently just murking somebody.
It's
Find out
Elgard.
whatever.
Like an eye.
God. Anyways. We go. We find out information. I would like to take down the Rat Kings. I don't like them. I don't think they belong in our town. They're not good people. Which means, Mickey, you can... I don't even know. I'm not very happy that you're even here, to be quite honest. I do not like necromancy. But right now you're a necessary evil, apparently. So...
Linnea, have you considered that what happens if we kill the wrong people and are tricked into killing the wrong people?
I don't think very hard about this. I know that the Rat Kings are not good people. If he's running with the Rat Kings, he's not a good person.
You heard about them 23 hours ago, and now you just know they're not good people?
Yes, I know they're not good people. What would you like to do? Would you like to sit down and have a whole conversation and ask about, what are your plans? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Maybe we should talk to the police.
Yes, because the police. He's part of the police.
Yeah, but like police that aren't him. Maybe they'll like know more about the Rat Kings, and maybe we can go out for lemonade.
Look, kid, in town, all of the information that's worth knowing you get from the tavern, from a barkeep, because this guy hears everything that goes on. And they're more than happy to share their information, generally for a price. Sometimes not even for a price. Sometimes it's bored. Sometimes they hear things and they just want to protect themselves. They want to protect their family. So that means you go and you talk to them, find out the information, and then you make your own decisions.
All right, I'll follow your lead. Unless you're going to fireball the whole room. Then I'm a little unsure, but...
I'm not Elficus. Let's go. We go into the bar. Do we see this person with dark hair and blue eyes?
Devin,
Make a
Where's
perception
Roland?
check. Perception check, please. Where is Adante's perception? Because you haven't rolled one yet.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at my spells. Very confused.
Rolled a 26.
No, that was for trying to see if Mickey was lying.
Oh.
Ilgard, you see someone matching that description in basically sitting around a large round table in the corner, talking to a bunch of shady boys.
And I assume that there's a lot of people at the table that he's at.
About 6 or 7, yeah.
See
I'm
him?
gonna nudge Linnea, like with an elbow or something subtle, and when she looks at me, I'll just move my eyes in the direction.
Gonna make my way over to the table.
Okay.
Gonna sit down and just say, "Hi, boys. What are we all drinking tonight?" Well, that doesn't sound like something I've ever heard of people drinking.
And a lot of them are just sort of like flabbergasted that you're like sitting down. They're like sort of standing there with them. Make an insight check for me, please. Everyone that's watching this.
Jesus.
Rodan recognizes Linnea. Ilgard.
I'm gonna yell out, "Oh my God, is that Linnea of the Slayers Guild?" And I'm gonna come up behind her. I am such a big fan. Everybody, it's Linnea from the Slayers Guild. She just destroyed the Mold Menace in the East.
Do I know what the fuck he's doing, or am I just...
Wait, don't I get charisma advantage or something? Is that
You
performance?
get plus
So
4.
I-
You get plus a d4. Plus a d4.
I realize that he's fucking up his performance.
Make an
It's
ins-
okay. It's okay.
Make an insight check. At advantage. Yeah, you realize he's fucking it up bad.
So I realize that he's fucking it up bad. So I come in and I say, "Oh my God, is that the Linnea? Let me play you the song of my people."
While
And I come in and I begin playing beautiful violin for her.
Holy
the most-
shit!
It's
Fucking
the most
beautiful violin.
thing. It's the Flight of the Bumblebees, and it's played perfectly.
That's Hall of the Mountain
It is.
King.
I don't give a
It's not
shit.
Flight of the
I don't give a
Bumblebees.
shit. I don't give a shit. So what are you doing? What are you doing this whole time,
I-
Mickey?
while all the chaos
There
is
you
going on,
We can't have too much of that. We will get DMCA'd for whatever performance that is.
This guy's like 100, 200 years old.
Yeah,
He's
but
not
whoever
gonna-
whoever performed that owns the copyright for that version of it.
Yeah, Adante.
Oh my god.
What are you doing, Mickey?
can I try and dominate Rodan?
Whoa.
Sexually or
No,
Sure.
just his brain a little bit.
We'll try them
Probably
first, and then
the
go
old
for the brain.
fuck.
While they're like all three of them are causing chaos, he's like everyone's looking over that way. I want to try and dominate.
Yeah, go ahead. It
He has
DC
to roll
18?
against
Jesus
DC
Christ.
18.
Okay. He just looks at you.
Follow Linnea. Tell your boys to stay.
I'm gonna go talk to the beautiful woman. You guys hang out here. I'll be back in a minute. And he just sort of stands up with like a big ass shitting grin on his face, walks over to Linnea and says, "Oh, you want to talk?"
Me. Just have a little chat, boys, and I'll bring them right back.
Break his neck.
And I'll draw him out of the bar and towards the alleyway and gesture for the boys to follow. Not his table, but new
Oh, yeah.
friends. And I'm gonna, once we get out, I'm gonna turn to Mickey and be like, Mickey, did you do something?
Batman needed to follow Linnea.
I'll
I
follow
need to
them out, too.
know. I need to know, what have you been up to, Rodan? I heard that you've been into some very bad things and maybe running with a bad crowd?
Yeah. I mean, enough money pays for literally everything.
What have you been up to?
Lots of bad stuff.
Like bringing in illegal contraband items and signing off on them?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And why have you been doing this? Who have you been doing this for?
Oh, the Rat Kings. It's easy. It's so easy. All I have to do is sign a thing, and then I get 1,000 gold per thing. It's like, okay.
And where is the Rat King hideout?
I don't actually know.
Would one of your friends know?
Probably, but they're less likely to tell you.
Oh, why would they be less likely to tell me?
Because they don't do that.
Do you know what the Rat Kings are trying to do in town?
From what they've said, the only words that they've used are shake things up.
I don't like the way that sounds. That doesn't sound like it's good. Boys, does
Probably
that sound like
not.
that's good?
I mean,
you have
I'm
any
really
names
trying
for
to
us?
help this guy out, but he doesn't sound very nice.
No, he doesn't. Yes, do you
Got
have any
it.
other names for us you'd like to share?
But like whose?
Names of people that might be, you know, in the position to give us more information or in place.
The Rat King.
Well, the Rat Kings aren't led by one person. They're led by a load of people.
Really?
Are they rats?
No.
Okay. Did you used to work with the Blood Mark Gang or Blood Circle Gang or
I
whatever?
did.
Why'd you separate?
Because Terrence and Gusha are terrifying.
That's it.
He
You didn't-
literally made me shit my pants once.
Oh, that's not very good.
Okay. You didn't cheat on them? Like cheat their deal or something?
No, I just disassociated myself with them.
Surprised they didn't come after you. They don't normally like when that happens.
Well, I'm a police officer. Nobody comes after police officers.
Oh, sweetie.
We came after police officer.
Did you?
How much time has passed?
How long does it last normally?
It says 1 minute, plural.
It's about to end.
Well,
I don't know anything about that though. I will not meet Gammon.
I will say, Mickey, that this is not a good man.
He's like, what?
You're not a very good man. You've been smuggling things. You've been helping a bad organization. What do we do with bad men, Mickey?
Kill?
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
And he looks.
Is
Huh?
Adante still playing music inside?
No, I'm standing by the door, protecting the back lines, and I have my hands ready to unsheath my guns, my two French horn guns.
I don't even know how that would work.
Well, you don't need to know, okay?
I
It's for me
don't.
to
It's
know.
magic. It's magic.
As you say that, Mickey sort of shakes for a second. And are you gonna do the thing?
It's time.
So he shakes like just for a second, and a human hand crawls from his shoulder blade, and it's got a bunch of like pustules and sort of like spore sacs and things like that, and then another one, and then a third one, a hand, and one of them is a foot, and then one of them is like a skull that has like an eyeball on the side of it, and they all rush at him super fast, run up to him, latch on him, and then explode. And his whole body just explodes in viscera.
Does it splash on us?
Yeah.
Ew.
Not me. I'm standing too far away.
And as soon as that's over, he sort of runs over and like picks up his body and like squeezes it into himself, and like his body parts begin to get absorbed by it.
Oh, I didn't need that sound effect.
What the fuck?
My hunger has been sated.
And he sort of drops like this desiccated corpse that's like missing a leg and an arm, and one of his eyeballs has been sucked away, and he's like super dry looking.
The threat has been removed.
He was a bad man. Now we fulfilled our contract.
Batman gone.
That looks so much like a spore monster attack. Are you sure? Am I infected? Oh, I can't be. You guys should get checked out, though. That's... Mickey, you gotta be careful where you do that.
Yes, next time maybe don't let us be that close to the splash zone.
I'm sorry.
Alright,
Ugh.
just for next time. Well,
I mean,
think
he
we
was a
should go
bad
get-
guy.
exactly. He was a bad guy, and now
And
we're
then,
taking care of him.
And then
You can all have whatever's left. I've taken what I
and-
need.
Yep.
Right?
What's that religion check for exactly?
Praying.
Who
Thinking
are you
becoming
praying to?
religious. Thinking about becoming religious right now. That's very convincing. Seen some messed up shit, but not that before. Well, I've seen some stuff pretty similar to that actually, but not exactly like that. All right, can we go to
now
bed now?
we can go back to the Slayers Guild, or we can go talk to the rest of them. I don't want to fight. Honestly. What do you guys think?
You don't want to do what?
I kind of want to fight. I think that they're bad people. But I guess we
Fight.
can wait until we get another contract and at least get paid for it.
I would appreciate that. The fuck is this? Is the Slayers Guild always like this?
Yeah. It used to be worse, honestly. It used to just be absolute mayhem.
What was our contract? To kill him?
Just to kill him. That's it.
Wasn't it implied that we should investigate the Rat Kings and maybe also remove them?
No, but that's what I'd like to do. But if we can get a contract out of it too and get paid for it, then
Jesus, get a room, you two. My God. Just fucking flirting back and forth. Ugh. You know, you shouldn't have sex with people you work with. It's fucking weird. Anyways.
Or demigod mushroom people.
you would have hated Elphicus and Elgar then. Those two
Dante-
were getting it on all the time.
Dante doesn't know what sex is, by the way. He's very confused by this conversation. Sex doesn't exist on the orchestral plane. What is this sex you speak of?
Despite all those trombones, he has no idea.
No.
Are you bad at music or something? You're like, how have you not gotten laid at least once?
I don't know what it is you're talking about. I lay my trumpet down to clean it.
How do you all breathe?
With my throat.
What? What the fuck?
Breathe.
Could you elaborate?
Wait, breed?
Yeah, not
Breathe.
breathe.
How do you breed? Procreate! Make babies!
Well, that is very complicated. I haven't thought about that yet.
Proliferate.
Okay.
All right, let's
Maybe
go
we should
back
teach
then.
you back at the Slayers Guild. I'm gonna need to use your crayons to explain.
Yes, show me what it is this sex. You will do a sex on me.
Oh, no.
Would you like
I'll
to do
draw.
the sex?
Yes. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. I don't
Hang
know.
on a second.
I've already had this conversation with Greg. I don't need to give another conversation to anyone else. You're not my child, so God fucking damn it, Mickey.
Here! This is how you do it!
Oh, this is not appropriate for Twitch.
What is your mage hand doing?
I like
I'm leaving
that.
that up to your imagination!
What is
I'm not
this
saying
feeling?
it out loud!
What am I feeling right now? It's feeling good.
Oh
sake,
my
guys.
god,
Oh, no.
dude, this is okay.
It only lasts for 1 minute. That's probably not gonna be enough time.
I wasn't doing it.
There's no sex, just sax on the orchestra.
Oh no.
I'm done with whatever this conversation is. So what are you guys doing?
I'm going back and I've fulfilled the contract and everything is good.
Okay.
I'm starting to think about how I'm gonna go after Skink's brother.
When we get back to the Slayers Guild, can I talk to Captain Benedict, Dylan?
Sure. You guys actually make it back to the Slayers Guild without issue.
Captain Benedict,
Yeah.
I know I'm new here, but Linnea seems to be on a bit of a destructive path here. She I get that she went through a lot, but she kind of wants to murder everybody, is what it seems like. So you could either keep an eye on her or monetize that. It's really up to you. It's your business. But I just thought I should give you a heads up.
What? I don't understand.
She's kind of mad at all the people that killed their friends and stuff like that. She's doing jobs for them too, also, but you know, just keep an eye on her if you can. Maybe talk to her once in a while. Make sure she's not about to murder me or everyone else in the Slayers Guild.
She's not gonna
Other-
murder you guys. Get out of here.
I really don't know. She's kind of rubbing me the wrong way. She's not.
Snitches get stitches,
She's not.
dude.
She's not the woman I thought she was.
Okay. Well, what do you suggest then?
Just talk to her a little. I don't know. Just keep an eye on her. See if you see what I'm seeing.
Okay.
That's it. Do you do anything here?
What do you mean?
Okay, that's yeah. All right. Thanks for the talk. I'll walk out of the room.
Okay.
I'll go cry in my room by myself.
You're gonna go cry? Why are you
Yeah.
crying?
Adante would like to
Not what I thought it was.
initiate conversation with Lanaya.
Okay.
Initiated.
Hello.
Hello, Andante. What do you need?
In your travels, have you ever heard of a glorious bard?
You mean a
the-
glorious
the-
bard?
The Bard of Truth. A bard that can play every instrument. And he or she is the best.
Can I do a history check? Would I have heard of anything?
Sure.
Nope. I've heard many bards. I've met several bards. I know there was several bards back at that camp. I heard that Vesper is a fantastic bard, but I have yet to meet one that is so exalted that you're looking for.
What are you two talking about?
Hello, Mickey.
Hi.
He's
it dinner time?
asking if we found... No, it's not dinner time just yet. We asked if there's a very specific kind of bard, and I have not come across it.
Well, this is okay. It would be too easy if you knew.
Why do you need to find this bard? The Bard of Truth. Did you check in the library?
Yes, there was nothing of value. This
it's glad
bard,
to hear that.
he will or she will unite my people.
What happened? Were your people fractured?
Oh yes.
Tell me more about your home. I'm interested. I'll take my mind off of all the shit going on here.
I come from the Orchestral Kingdom. I am from the Brazen Kingdom, where the city of Brass is the capital. I don't know what accent I'm doing now. There is the United States of String. There's the Woodwind Woods, and the Province of Percussion. And
Must be a very
the
loud province.
is a very loud province. They bang only on the drums of war all the time. They are brutal.
Suddenly you're Quebecois.
Yes, and come from the province. And I graduated at the top of my class, at the top of my brass,
Oh my god.
from the Brazen State University.
Okay. So what happened that you're all shattered, that you're not united any
king.
longer?
The king, he fell. The great King Crescendo II. And I am part of a group, the Rhythmic Resistance. I am but a mere scout. And I am tasked with bringing back the bard of truth, mate. And you will help me do that.
And that's all the time we have for tonight, everybody. Goodbye.
Oh my god, I'm crying! Oh my god!
Yeah, you
dude.
have inspiration. You have inspiration.
Oh, holy shit!
I don't know if you heard me, but you have inspiration.
Great.
I don't know what's going on right now.
On the orchestral plane, we don't have accents. We speak in them all, mate.
Oh,
Anyway, I am from the orchestral plane, and I'm trying to avenge King Crescendo.
Avenge him. So is he dead?
I believe he was tortured and executed. It was not just a heart attack, as they say.
Oh, you think that he was poisoned then?
It's complicated.
It sounds extremely complicated. Well, I will keep an eye out for this bard. I have not seen or heard of them, but I will definitely, definitely.
Yeah, eat
keep
the
them in
spicy
mind.
meatball.
What do you make your meatballs from?
From the meat of the cow.
You have cows?
Yes,
What do they look like?
they are big and fat, and they have meat, and we eat them. Do you have those here?
Yes, we do have
What
cows here.
wait, Linnea, wait! what color are your cows?
They are brass color.
that's why you wait, Linnea.
Yes,
have
they are
those
brass.
cows
They
here
are big
too.
brass cows. What?
Do the brassy cows eat grass or what?
Yes, they eat brass.
wait.
That's not what I said, but okay. All right.
Do they make milk?
Fuck you, man. You know, Devin told me not to do a funny character. Devin said, I have to be serious.
No. I said you have
I
to be
can't do
serious.
it.
I said you have to be serious about one thing.
Oh,
And what was that one thing?
I know.
You don't have to be serious with anything but that one thing that I told you to be serious about.
Yes, I know.
And you're doing just fine. It's actually, I love it. I actually love this.
Move on. Let's go kill something.
Do they have milk? Answer my question.
Yes, they have milk.
Oh my god.
It does not
Alright.
come out of the same place that it comes from here, though.
All right, that's enough. Shutting it down. Shutting it down. All right, thank you. Know that you have cows and brass colored. All right, that's enough out of you, Mickey. All right, let's. You know what, guys? It's been a long day. Let's go to sleep, and hopefully, tomorrow we can approach today fresh and new. And I think I hear someone crying in their room.
There's no way I'm openly sobbing. I'm silently crying.
Are you still in character or are you out of character right now, Moxie?
I don't fucking know anymore. I think I'm out of character at this point. Fuck's sake. Alright, so I'm back in character. Well, I
sure?
haven't heard anything of that particular bard, but if I hear anything, I will be sure to let you know. And I'm sorry that your kingdom is an absolute shambles. But,
It is okay. This is part of the prophecy.
Do you have a name of the bard?
All I know is he is the Bard of Truth, and he will unite the kingdom. But first, we need to save this one.
yes, I agree. We do need to save this one because imminent peril is approaching.
You think the bard is on this plane?
I don't know. But I will find out. That is for sure.
Did you just end up here by accident, or did you actually mean to be here on purpose?
This was on purpose.
Insight.
Yeah. It's true.
Alright.
Make an
Alright.
Arcana check for me. He's wearing an amulet of the planes.
What is...
It's literally a planar teleportation device.
Okay.
So he's actually
charge
here
of
on
it.
purpose. Yes.
Right. Alright, well, there's a couple empty rooms. Why don't you guys go get some rest? Put down your instruments for a bit. And relax.
Do you have a basement?
Yes.
That's my room.
Alright, well, don't eat anything that you shouldn't. Yes?
Have you got skeletons in your closet? Are there bodies
Sometimes.
in a basement?
Sometimes we have a collection of bones. Please don't eat those. We need those.
I don't eat, I absorb.
Don't absorb them then. Don't absorb anything that doesn't belong to you and that isn't a bad guy, okay?
Mickey likes rules.
Okay, good. Everybody go to bed. I will see you in the morning, and then we have to come up with another plan for how we're going to deal with Skink's brother.
Okay.
Night night. Smile.
Wait. I would like to investigate to see if there is a gunsmithing table that I can use. Maybe something that Benedict uses to work on his gun.
To what end?
I would like to enchant a trombone with a specific spell, which I will be linking to you.
You can try.
I'm not even gonna say that on this one. I'm gonna.
That's part of my.
I'm gonna preload an answer. I think it is what I think. If it is what I think it is,
No, it's not what you think it is.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is. What are you doing, Ilgard?
Is it still nighttime? Because I went up to my room where Elaine was sleeping. That's why I wasn't talking.
No, I'm just wondering if there's like anything that your character was doing. So you want to like imbue a regular
Peering
like,
around at the quality of the room and stuff like that. Thinking about the situation.
It looked,
being worried about Linnea.
So initially, when you went into the room and into the Slayer's Guild, you looked at it, you just saw a bar, but what you didn't see is that everything in here is actually it's actually exceptionally crafted. Everything. There's nothing poor quality here. No such thing as poor quality here. All of it is actually very nice. It's consistent. It seems like the same craftsman made everything in here, and it's all exceptionally high quality. Every once in a while, you get a whiff of rotten mayonnaise because you're in Elphicus's room.
I think you mean Elgar in Elphicus's room?
It's that's right. Elphicus didn't have a room.
Elphicus didn't have a room.
Then, I guess I'm just a little disillusioned right now because I thought it would be more honorable and
Much more glamorous.
respectful.
Yeah.
Maybe not glamorous, but just like that it was like a straight-laced like hero kind of group thing.
Oh, sorry. I can't enchant that spell on a weapon.
No,
I
you
need to-
can't.
Okay, I'll do this one then.
Okay. And I assume that Mickey is just like wandering around in the basement, like absorbing moisture and things like that before he goes and like stands in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
I thought you were gonna be like.
Ah, no! What's wrong with you guys?
You guys want to just make mouth noises
I'm just
for the
gonna mute
last
everybody.
8 minutes?
As you guys awaken the next morning,
I do?
Skulls, yes, Skulls has beautifully crafted a breakfast for everyone.
Wow. What are these sausages made out of?
Beef.
That's my favorite. Good.
What did he prepare for Adante?
He doesn't
Music
know.
note pancakes.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know what a Dante likes, so he literally just made you like a load of like regular breakfast stuff.
Delicious. The sausages, they taste like a meatball.
Is there something you prefer per breakfast, Mr.
No, this is
What's
delicious.
Your name?
Adante Cadenza.
Mr. Cadenza. Is there anything that you would prefer for breakfast?
Spaghetti and meatball, but this is okay.
Ilgard, is it?
Yeah.
Skulls walks up to you and says, "Is there anything that you prefer to eat?"
No, this is all really great. Thank you. I really appreciate you cooking us breakfast.
It's my
I don't eat that
pleasure.
much anyways, so compared to some of these big boys,
Duly noted.
I guess I shouldn't say that. You're a big boy too.
I am, and no offense taken. He goes up to Linnea and he says, "Greg has already, I've already escorted her to school, so they start early."
Thank you, Skulls. I appreciate that. How are you holding up? I know you miss Ricky.
Have a plan.
Oh?
It doesn't involve burning people alive and going into debt. Don't worry
Better
about me.
not.
I got it.
Mm.
To be fair,
What are you
though,
talking about? What are you talking about, Skulls?
nothing. Don't.
Nothing. It's before your time. We'll tell you when you're older.
Ilgard, it's something that my best friend Ricky
Enough,
has.
Skulls. That's enough. No.
He's very dedicated to his job. Let's just say that. Is that
Can I
fair,
relate to that?
Linnea? Is that fair?
Fair.
Okay, so why am I so tired? Ugh.
Sleepy boy.
What's Mickey doing?
Eating breakfast.
What are you eating for breakfast, Mickey?
Bread and tea.
Little jam.
No jam.
Jam?
Sugar's bad for you.
So is eating people, but alright.
I don't eat the people.
Alright, absorbing people.
Linnea, we kind of eat dead bodies too, you know. It's got a point here.
Are you about to go vegan on me? Because
What's
if you're
vegan?
gonna be vegan, just leave now because they're insufferable.
Out of
They're always
character, there's
telling you,
no
"Oh,
way
you should be
vegan exists
too."
in this universe. Come on, there's
No.
Vegan
No.
definitely exists. What the fuck are you talking about? Elves? Hello? Elves would be vegan.
It wouldn't have to be.
They wouldn't have to be, but there's definitely a couple insufferable fucking vegan elves, I'm sure. Not to say that all vegans are insufferable.
It sounded like that's what you were saying.
Well,
those
hey,
two
my
times you-
one of my best friends is vegan. And I asked her why did you go vegan? She says because I fucking hate myself. So I don't know, man. It's what it is.
Okay.
Oi, Cadenza.
Yes?
You seem like you enjoy a bit of tipple. Do you think they've got any booze here?
I'm sure. I would like some fancy wine. That's what I drink.
You want a boozy breakfast?
Yeah. Why not?
Linnea,
Start the day strong, they say,
is there alcohol?
with wine.
I don't think there's any wine. You'd have to go out to a tavern to get that. We used to have. Actually, I want to go upstairs to Dinky's room and see if she's got some shit bubbling in the tub up there.
She
Um,
did. It was festering up there. She did.
So
It was.
she does?
Oh, it was festering. Yes.
Making toilet wine in the bathtub. Nice. I'll take 2 tankards and bring them downstairs and be like, this is extremely dubious and it may poison you, but we did have a member of the guild who was brewing her own grog. I hand it to both of them. I personally would not touch it, but that is
Sorry,
completely up to you.
Did you hand it to me?
No, I handed it to the 2 that want to go drinking.
Dante smells it and is absolutely repulsed, but out of not wanting to be impolite, he takes a small sip. In a very prim and proper way.
Yeah, you didn't really drink
I
that
also
much.
take a sip.
So
I'll take a big gulp.
You feel fucking terrible.
That was very good. Thank you. Delicious.
It's not good. It's okay. You didn't have to drink
Um,
that, but I appreciate the fact that you were being polite.
Alcohol and mushrooms do not mix. For future
Uh-oh.
reference.
It's tasty.
Dante immediately stops eating the sausages that he was eating. He is no longer hungry.
Right.
All right. Let's go. Let's go. What are we doing now?
What are you doing now?
What is on the docket for today, Lady Lanaya?
I've been trying to figure out a way that we can hunt down Skink's brother because I want vengeance on him. I don't like the fact that he went after Skink, and I think that we should handle that. What is it, best girl?
Nothing. Just
you ever-
Just what? Just what?
nothing. Nothing.
Where's your brother? Where can we find your brother? I don't want him hurting you anymore. I don't want him finding out you're alive and coming after you.
Can't you just look for him?
Well, he's on the home plane.
Which plane is that?
It's hard to explain. Mountain plane.
Cadenza, do you know of a mountain plane since you are an interplanar traveler?
Well, I only know of the orchestral plane and the Feywild and the basic ones. There are many planes out there. Perhaps if the bird knows of the plane, we can go there.
I want to take out the scrying orb. And I want to use it to try to find, like, asking, like, can you find your brother? Can we look for him this way?
Not on our plane, no.
Not on our plane. So how do we get there, Skink?
I may have this solution, but it could be very dangerous.
And what's that?
So I could travel. I could bring us to that plane with my necklace, right? Because Skink knows where it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we're on the plane, we could use the scrying orb.
Very much so.
But the problem is that we don't know how dangerous the plane is, and we could just be randomly in some very dangerous situation. And I explained that to the group with the accent.
Okay, so do it.
I can bring us there, but it will be very dangerous, possibly. Bird, what is this plane like?
Mostly giants
Okay.
and giant
Do you know-
creatures.
And do you know of a safe place on this plane?
I do.
Then we will go there. And I grab my amulet. And I grab my companion's hands. And then I cast plane shift.
Oh god, we're going right now.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, I wasn't prepared for this. None of us were.
This is not okay. Sure.
This is not okay.
Okay.
All eating breakfast and you cast
Surprise,
fucking plane shift.
PM. Poor Ilgard still got like a fucking sausage in his mouth.
Whoa, it's a
Let
piece
me
of
go.
bread.
Where are we going?
That's up to the bird.
You grab Skink's hand. Skink, like everyone, basically, Skink sort of grabs onto everyone, and it begins to shake. Doom! And a loud crack is heard. And you end up in what can only be described as a storeroom that is about 2 or 3 times bigger than you expected it to be.
Then who expected it to be?
Everyone. You
What does that mean? Like,
you are 1/3 scale. So your perspective is of someone who is 1/3 scale.
What does
Yeah,
this
what-
mean though? Like, are we smaller than normal, but it's confusing because
Everything
The room...
appears
No, everything's
way
massive.
bigger for you. Yes.
It's a giant's realm.
Oh, it's as if like
And you're
we were
really
children
tiny,
in a-
so you feel even
Yeah.
tinier.
But our reference point is the objects in this room, is what you're saying.
Yes.
like large tables, boxes, shit like crates, things like
It's
that.
crates. It's a storeroom.
Okay.
But it's just big.
Okay. Just had to clarify how we
And no, you would be at
what
half
the context
scale.
was.
So yeah, you'd be half scale. So these aren't storm giants.
So I realize this is also probably up to your discretion, but it says I'm supposed to roll a D100 to determine if it's a random location on the plane.
No, because skink
Okay.
is a focus for that.
Okay. Just making sure.
And then next week we will be killing Skink's brother.
Or he'll be killing us.
Unless we die, yeah.
Which
Yeah,
we all know
that's
Devin
true.
is capable of mass murder, so
I am now.
I'm
He's a
hungry for
fucking-
chicken.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So yeah, that's where we're gonna leave the episode. Is we've teleported to the plane where Skink is originally from. Yeah, literally, like that's not what I
We're all
expected
wearing
to happen.
pajamas. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'll just say I was wearing all of my weapons and armor.
No, you wouldn't have come down without being prepared. As a warrior that's been fighting for the
We're
last
all
2
just in
months.
our pajamas and we come downstairs.
Yeah, let's go.
Just time to go now. Bye bye.
And we will see you guys next week. I believe tomorrow we're doing a very Halloween spoopy episode tomorrow with the Steel Horizons people minus Sheever. So yeah, tomorrow I don't know what time. I have to figure that out, and I'll post it in the community channel. Come join us in the Discord. Subscribe on YouTube. Hit us with a follow on here. Support me on my Patreon. I don't know, old man, old man in chat. It's gonna be early-ish.
It's my birthday tomorrow. Post your pictures over in the Discord.
Birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! And then absolutely. So no, we're doing a spoopy one shot. We're doing a horror themed one shot for tomorrow. And yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow. Everyone have a great day, and wear a mask and be safe. Don't be dumb. All right, let me put up my credits, and we'll be good to go.